We are live. I see it.
We are. It's not Memorex. And I have no Zoom. Lovely. Okay, let me fix this. Yeah, there's no picture.
Damn it,
We're
Tim.
black. No picture.
Picture.
There we go.
Hello, everybody. Can you see us now, everybody?
Evening.
Ah, there we are.
Nothing
See
but
it?
professionalism.
Yeah, I gotta love it
Oh,
when they
no.
change stuff while we're gone.
Jesus Christ.
It totally cropped off the bottom of Bob and Hippie, though. Oh, there you go. You're resizing because that's a
Yeah.
thing.
Yep, they changed everything.
Hey, Rocky.
Hey, guys. Sorry about that. I'm trying to fix this. Trying to fix it. Yep. So, yeah. It was a busy-ass week. I do less work when I'm on streams. So it was nice. But I hope everybody had a good week. I figured we'd go with pies. And yes, Hippie, it is a picture of an apple pie, but it's any pie. But
There's a
It's
lot of
just-
I got
it's-
four
it's
of
a-
them. It's
I-
just I'm not happy with none of them.
well, that's
really.
exactly the point of the show, is because it's simple as apple pie, because you think apple pie is easy. Pie is not an easy thing to balance. Balancing filling,
Especially
crust-
apple pie vapes are really hard to get right without them being
Yes,
too
they are.
crusty or too appley or too cinnamony or whatever.
They're
Yeah.
very complex.
Uh-huh.
And it
Yeah, there's a lot of
takes
notes.
a long, steep time for everything to finally come together.
and then
I
if it
also
didn't,
like-
and if it didn't come together right, well, now you're back at square one for like a 4-week steep. Yay!
Well, see, I didn't
There's
make
also
mine
different
till-
kinds, too. There's like a
till
Dutch
last
apple
Saturday.
pie. There's like a
Last
regular
Saturday.
ass.
I'm gonna give
it's
Wayne
only
Wayne
like
credit
3
for this.
days.
Wayne mentioned this when I was on midweek retreat. We did a pie, like a pie crust episode, and this was brought up about balancing pies. So I wanted to bring it up again because it's still. And every time you do a pie, depending on the filling, you might have to adjust everything all over again. You might even have to change your pie crust, depending on the pie. So it's
I got
not
an
an
awesome
easy.
pie crust. I got a good one. I think everybody's gonna fall in love with my new pie crust.
I love it already.
No kidding.
Well, what is it so I can use it in my recipe?
If it's from Montgomery, it's got to be good.
I have nothing prepared.
Way
but I'm gonna
down
make one.
I'm vaping on it right now, matter of fact, and I just made it this morning. And it's
Oh, nice.
really a shaken vape, and it's a strawberry pie on this,
Sweet.
and it's kicking ass.
Is it like
Strawberry
a
pie.
fresh strawberry pie? Like they're still kind of fresh, or is it, are they cooked?
It's a baked strawberry pie.
Did you use
I'm
baked
using
strawberries?
Baked strawberry in it from one
Yep.
flavor.
Love that
And
flavor.
she's strawberry.
Good combo.
Nice.
I think we discussed this before, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I would put in a
But the
strawberry pie.
crust,
Yep.
the pie crust is really good. I knew it would work, and I'm gonna do this in every single recipe I got from now on. No kidding.
See, I worked on the
I
filling
heard
tonight.
a little bit of kidding there, Hippie.
Kidding.
I heard a little bit of kidding there.
That's it. You're getting coals in your stocking.
Oh, which coal did you put in there?
The 0.5 one.
Okay, all
One
right.
in my I threw one in the Citadel for the testing.
I gave you the messed up one too. Did you see
Yep.
where it messed up on that one?
Yep,
real
yep,
bad?
I'll use it.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
use
still vapeable.
I'll throw that in my I'll throw that one in my vessel. For my
Ugly
pulse.
coils need love
Still
too.
vape good, man.
Yeah, I'm not a builder, so if a coil's ugly, I'm like, meh, gives you character.
It still works.
Man,
Yep.
I built some ugly ass coils when I started first building back in like 2014, and shit, they vape the same as fucking pretty coils.
Exactly,
Who gives a
exactly.
shit? I'm not looking at the fucking things. As long as they perform, who gives a shit?
That's right.
Are those coals
no.
crackling? Because I've never vaped on a coal like that before, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
Correctly.
I'm gonna have to make me
for
a
me,
solid Canthal.
Yep, you do it and push higher voltage through it. Don't.
I leave
push
for a
it
week.
with
I leave for the
4
week, and they completely screw up all the
Push it
flavors.
to like
so now I got
6.
that's a nightmare.
Push it with like 6 volts, hippie.
Okay, that's what I do on that.
Rest-
Dead wrap. I got a Canthal coal in it. It's like
Yeah.
a 0.65 ohm. And I'm pushing that sucker at 7 volts.
Mm-hmm. That's the way I prefer to vape anymore. You know, it's just
Ooh.
what I found that I really like.
Yeah.
You gotta love Steam Crave Addies. This
Thank
was
you.
a full 30 ml.
You filled
Until
it
I
once,
put it. Yeah.
halfway
God.
filled it once.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Crazy. But it's really good. This is a bread pudding custard I made. Really nice.
Gotta say thank you to Take Me to See too. She used all the flavors, even despite the fact that it's a brand new situation. You guys start all. I haven't gotten there yet. It's been a busy week. That was my first time ever logging in on the computer. So looking at it, it's like, okay, how do you run this thing now? It's not the same.
Dude, I hate it. I hate it. I understand some of the things they were doing, but my God, what the fuck?
You mean ATF?
Yeah,
let's be honest.
No, thank you. ELR.
We
Thank
don't
you.
love change in this community. We don't love change.
Oh,
Be honest.
And that isn't good change either.
Yeah.
They made it overly complicated.
Yeah.
Can't even find a fucking recipe anymore. Like shit.
Is Wayne gonna do a tutorial on that
Yeah,
website?
I thought he
Yeah,
already
that's
did.
Said he was.
It'll probably be
Tutorial
like
on it.
14 hours long.
I thought he already did a little intro thingy to it.
I think he's gonna do
they
another
did
one.
a video. They did a
Thank-
video.
Take Me to See,
release
thank
of
you
it.
though. Thank you, Take Me to See though, because I was
You saw
A
that?
little
She
bit
said
scared.
it gave her a nervous breakdown.
I saw that. I was like, yeah, I appreciate you going through that.
Yeah.
I saw at least one of those recipes was on ELR as well, but I see you did go through the put it on a new site. I mean, that's to me that's scary too. I don't like trying to figure out and navigate. And then if you're, it didn't
Shit,
keep
ELR ever
did-
goes down,
what-
I'll go over to VCC.
What did it do for the flavor your flavor stash? Did it keep the flavor stash, or do you have to restart your flavor stash? I haven't even
No,
checked
it's
yet.
still there.
Okay.
It kept my flavor stash.
Mine's not
Or which
accurate
ones
anyway.
I've
but-
actually put on there.
Yeah, I have like maybe
Okay.
a third of my flavors on there. Because I used when like a year, maybe 2 years ago, I did that thing where you can export your stash on ELR, save it as a CSV file, and then uploaded it to all the flavors. And then I was adding a few here and there, and I just, I barely ever use the damn site. So unless somebody posts a recipe or something, I want to check it out, and I'll go and look at it.
Who do we got in here tonight anyway? I see Dave was here early. He even posted a recipe early. Mallory Gates was here early too. And then Lady Liberty jumped in. Then we had Dusty Country Road. Still instantly
Take me
in my head.
home.
It's in my head now. Yep, it's in my head. Thanks. Canadian Vapor. Man, I know that guy.
West Virginia.
Yeah, he's obsessed with West Virginia. Yeah, Bob Ohm's too low. Hey, Bab.
Bobby.
Take me to the sea.
Guy's an asshole. Don't listen to him.
There's Rocky Tooney, who I think might be holding the record this year for.
Obviously, the only one that has good taste in watermelon, right, hippie?
Yeah.
I think Rocky Tooney honestly has been killing it this year. Probably has more recipes that you could literally say are top shelf than anyone else on so far this year.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I know they're still working out the bugs.
and I'm not Joe. Yeah, they were working. I tried logging in one day to try and use it, and I gave up because it kept bumping me off. I guess it was a problem everybody was having. I saw some chatter about it.
Mountain Mama. Yeah.
Mountain Mama. But no, it's gonna be a good day. I see some good recipes
Sorry,
here.
Meter. I ate all the punch and drink
Bam.
pie.
Here's your pie. You get
Oh.
punched first, and then you get a piece of pie.
Well, Hippie, what about your strawberry pie? Do you want me to show that one?
Yeah, you can share that one.
Okay, because
Well, I mean, you can do the apple pies.
you're just
and
not
you'll
happy.
see Where I messed up and
It's
where I would fix shit.
Who is this guy?
And they just need steep, you know.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. That's why version 4 on my apple pie was more of a shake and vape, because I was getting so mad at the other one.
Hippie
I want
shame.
some apple pie now, damn it. And
The
so
hippie shame.
my version 4 is pretty
There's
much
4
a-
versions because here's how the shaking vape went. Version 1, shake, slam, vape. Shake, slam, vape. Shake, slam. The fourth one, he thought about vaping and then he threw it anyway.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's
He
right.
doesn't shake though. He uses his little stir. So
Yeah, that's not.
stirring
That's.
vape hippie.
Have you
False
not watched
advertisement.
007? Shaken, not stirred. Come on, do it right.
Hey, Tabitha.
Hey Tabitha.
False advertisement there, buddy.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
Long day.
long day. I just realized I don't even have my stream deck up. Ah, good thing that's quick and easy.
Okay.
Like Paul.
Jesus. Of course. All right. So, we are going to show Hippies. Hippies, yours is up. Your best strawberry pie ever.
Okay.
Strawberry.
Run us through this, because you were bragging pretty hardcore about this crust. So,
All right. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Let me get out of
Hold
that.
on.
Okay. There we go. Now I can see it. All right. Now look at the picture. Just scroll down and look at the picture.
Well, doggy.
yum.
Okay. You
Looks
see
real
that crust, right?
Yep.
The crust has little sugar things sprinkled, just not much, but a little.
Yep.
But you see how the crust looks almost like a biscuit, kind of.
Yep.
You see? And you see
Yep.
it's just jammy baked strawberries, but that crust.
Yep.
All right. And you see my notes. I actually put freaking notes. First time ever, I think. VSO butter cookie I use as my biscuit flavor now in place of the Anywhere.
Does it come through?
It does. And does not have the off notes like some
Doesn't have
people
that
get
floral-
off
the
notes
floral?
from Anywhere biscuit. And I've heard that complaint from more than a few people, So when I got that VSO butter cookie in, I decided to start playing with it. And I've been playing with it, and I got more recipes coming out with it in there as a crust, as a pie crust.
I could definitely see that working.
All right, the butter cookie at 2% really, really shines. It's above the strawberries and everything else. Believe it or not, you can taste it. The strawberry is what you're getting on the very tail end, and the sweet sugar baked strawberries what you get on the end of this. But butter cookie at 2%, butter raw at 0.5%, and sugar cookie Capella at 3%. Bam, done. End of story. Perfect freaking pie crust. Best pie crust I've tasted in a while. No kidding. I'm impressed myself.
I still hear a little bit of kidding in your voice.
Yeah, I'm not kidding on that one. No, we ain't playing Red Redemption tonight. Sheets strawberry and strawberry bake were just the two perfect strawberries to go in there. Strawberry baked 2% and sheets strawberry at 1.5%, man.
And if
Boom,
Shisha's
and
going to
this
help
is
you
a
that
shake and bake.
Shisha's
You
going to
can
help you that
shake and
sugary
bake
edge.
this, or leave it
You're
for
fat.
a week, and
You're fat.
I think it's good. I ain't kidding.
You're
Try
fat.
it. Try it. Simple flavors too. Most people have these flavors, probably except for butter cookie and butter roll. So get the BSO and get you some.
Yeah,
I
looks
have
good,
it.
but
I have them.
yeah, Rocky, the butter cookie. I don't think has it been released yet.
I have it. I think it's been released.
No, I know. Well, a couple of us have it, but has,
I
think
don't
it
know.
is.
I don't think it has been released yet. I think it's coming. I'm not sure. We should double check this.
Every
I'm on
time
there
I
right
open
now.
the swaggy order, it's a mystery what's going to be inside.
He told me that I
Yeah,
can
it's
talk
egg-
about
yeah.
any of those flavorings that he sent me. I can talk about any of them now.
Yep.
So I started throwing them in recipes left and right.
Yeah,
man,
it's not
and
available
trying
yet.
them out.
Not to the public, at least.
It's like the marshmallow hippie. Oh.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Told you.
I mean, that's a spoiler that it's so good, but it's that good. It
is.
Wow, we have a flavor that Rocky Tooney doesn't have? Holy shit.
I know. Is that even possible? Careful, careful. His goons will be out to
It's
get you.
okay. It's not Parmesan cheese. You don't want it.
It's not
Or
ketchup.
basil.
It's not one-on-one.
basil.
It's not one-on-one ketchup. So.
It's not one-on-one government cheese.
I might vape something with basil.
Yeah, Tim, did you see that Rocky made potato
Just a
salad
little.
last week?
Yes, I did. We went over
Yeah,
it.
pretty cool.
We went over. He actually made it a little before that, didn't he? Didn't he make it before the last show?
I
'Cause I'm
forget.
pretty
I
sure
disgusting.
I'm pretty sure we went over it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just made it like
Yeah,
last
that was the one
Wednesday.
he
I could be
dropped
wrong.
For you for your road trip that
What?
you thought my recipe was yours.
Oh yeah, he was picking on us about the road trip thing. Because he when he said that and he goes, nope, that's her recipe. This one's yours. He gave you the potato recipe. Yeah.
Oh, right. Tater salad.
That's disgusting.
Can you imagine?
I'm looking at the recipe right now. I mean,
Tell
I
us how
get
you
it,
feel, Adam.
but I will. There's no fucking way I'd ever vape that in a million years.
Well, you know, it'd be cool to try. I'll try it.
I'd love to try it just to see what it's all about, but I don't know if it could.
He says
You
it's
never know.
delicious. He says it's
Careful
delicious.
saying that around Paul, Dave.
You never
What?
know, because with vaping, things you think you'd swear you wouldn't like, you love. So you know.
I also don't like pickles in my potato salad, so he already got me. I'd have to leave that out.
It just gives it a little je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, but that
I
that
don't want
pickle,
a little je ne
there
sais
you
quoi.
go.
I want to fucking know
That-
what's in it, motherfucker.
Yeah, but that pickle's not really pickle. It's more like a dill. It's just a
A
dill.
little shaboing.
That pickle tastes like BG straight up.
Well, she can't taste dill, so she doesn't count. She's like the Daniel of dill. So,
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, we'll go over Rocky's quick since how we brought it up. Rocky's
Amish.
got Rocky's
Making
apple
custard
strudel
right now,
pie.
and it's delicious.
Rocky's apple strudel pie. So it's got apple pie, torta di mele, FA at
crap.
2.
Just
Hope I'm
call
close.
it F.A. apple pie.
Yeah, FA apple pie. Apple strudel SSA at 2.
Broke
Yeah,
ass
th-
Italian.
It's
I
Italian
have-
for apple pie, man.
I have used those two together before. That's actually really good. Country apple pearlum at 2. Custard premium FA at 0.5, just a touch of it. Frosting from Cap at 1.5. Pudding base VTA at 1. Super sweet Cap at 0.5. And yellow cake flavor jungle at 1.5. So yeah, the pudding base and stuff is gonna soften up that cake. Like layer.
Good one, Cassie.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, look, it actually has like the creamy top. Liquid resistant apple pie vape. I know very few people can say that they don't like apple pie, but there must be a few denied souls out there somewhere. But listen up, I've taken this apple pie.
That picture looks like someone forgot the cutting board and
That's
on
a
top of the
great
pie.
description. A few denied
Yeah.
souls out there.
Yep. But listen up, I'm
What
taking
kind of
apple pie next
fucking
level.
weirdo doesn't like apple pie?
Create an apple strudel pie.
Basically what he's saying.
It's the best of both worlds for me. If you enjoy traditional pie filling with flaky crust and fine strudel. Oh yeah, don't forget the sweet frosting. Then this is pie vape for you. Say that looks really good. That's a great idea. That
Hey,
I may have to mix this.
they're reckless abandon.
It says I'm missing something. What's that saying? I'm missing.
What are you missing?
I have pudding base. That's a lie.
Why did they lie to you?
Why are they lying to me? I hate it.
It's a fucking conspiracy, Tim.
I'm scared to use pudding base again.
I'll
What
be
was in
honest.
it? It was apple pie, torta de mele, fucking apple strudel. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, the pudding base. Honestly,
don't have
Dave,
pudding base.
I've used it with Rocky's recipes and it's fine.
Yeah.
When
I'll
we
try
tried
it in
using it,
Rocky's
it's
recipe.
not pudding. We gotta remember it's not real pudding.
Tanked in my recipe.
Yeah, because I tried using it as a pudding. It's not really a
But
pudding.
what happened? Does it taste like shit? Or?
Yeah, it didn't taste good in my recipe.
It's not really like it's almost
Tastes
like a bread pudding-ish type weirdness. It's not really.
But that's
a
what
full
they
pudding.
call a pudding over there.
Yeah, it's bread. Yeah, exactly. It's not pudding. And Dave and I both mixed that one weekend together at the same time as bread pudding as a pudding.
Oops.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good at all.
Okay,
That's right.
Hippie doesn't want to go over
Limbus
that
bread in
one.
that?
Oh,
Pudding
you
base is
can
good
if
in
you
bakery.
want to.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
Hippie said
have-
you can if you want to critique.
Well, yeah. Well, I
Yep.
can tell you, I can show you all my mistakes and
I already
everything, and
know
what
what
I
the
would
fuck
do
it's
better.
doing.
You can't show us anything with your camera off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing
Yeah, you
something
can.
like that,
Life
like
is
so
juicy. Drip it. All right, he
Right.
showed you.
Drip it.
Fucking Helen Keller
Wait a minute.
vaping
No,
over
no.
there.
We got some fun. Dave, pull up your recipe for yourself. You can. Well, hold on.
No, you go ahead, because I can never get
Oh
it
no,
up.
I'll pull it up, but I'm letting you go over it because this is a
Okay.
mouthful.
See,
This is a mouthful.
Now, Dave's, I like Dave's recipe also. I saw it, and
Might
I'm
take a
telling
nap.
you, it's so complex.
It is really complex.
It's just like mine, it's different. Oh man, go for it.
If
Dave.
you want a complex cinnamon on the inhale, apple on exhale, this is what you'll get. And if you pull lightly, you'll get apple forward, not so much cinnamon. It's actually really good. So it's apple filling Flavora at 2%, apple raw VSO at 1%, apple extreme VSO at 0.5%, Buddha's hand citron VSO at 0.25, cinnamon raw VSO at 0.25, cinnamon roll Flavor West at 0.25, cinnamon sugar Silverline at 1%, golden syrup VTA at 0.5, pie crust TPA at 0.75 because I didn't want it to overwhelm. I didn't want to get too much crust. Powdered sugar 1-on-1 at 1%, rich cinnamon Flavora at 0.2, super sweet cap at 0.5, and vanilla custard cap at 0.5.
And if this bores you, just turn up that rich cinnamon to 2%. You won't be bored anymore.
Oh no. You don't want to go too high on those.
Dude, I don't have cinnamon raw, but the regular cinnamon is fucking potent.
Yep.
Is
it really good?
Is it harsh at all or no?
No. And the
It
thing
probably
is, though,
blends in with those creams and bakeries in there.
initially I said 7 days steep, but really it should be 14 days.
Definitely.
Okay. What about
But-
have you guys ever tried Hangson's apple mix?
No.
Nope.
I don't have it.
Negative.
I don't have it.
What about Rocky?
What about
I
Rocky?
really like it. It's like a bright apple, but
What do
it's
you
got
mean?
some spice.
Rocky made that flavor
Oh, spice,
I know.
with his bare hands.
Yeah, Rocky made that flavor with his bare hands.
He
That-
grew the apple from seed, waited 30 years for the tree to grow, picked the apple, and turned that into that flavoring. And you're asking if Rocky has it.
Well, there could be somebody else.
Uh-oh. I need some more.
Okay.
So
you
Reckless
want to
Abandon,
see
I find
another-
just simpler mixes for pods.
You want to
really.
see another
Yes.
complex apple pie, Tim?
Don't put 14 flavors in a
Yeah,
pod vape.
yeah. You can
Try to get to
push
your
the
destination with as few flavors possible, but then
I
also
find
those
just back
flavors
your
should be allowed
flavors.
to be able to be pushed if need be.
And back your flavorings.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't use one lemon.
Like
use
if
two.
you-
You
if
know,
you
if it's
lo-
your
if
main
you-
flavor.
If it's a blue raz lemonade, use at least 2 blue razes and 2 lemon, like a lemon and a lemonade.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
my. That's I would agree with that too.
well,
for
and
sure.
the other thing is when you're doing that, like doing something like a pod, you also don't expect yourself to get all the little nuanced flavors. Don't build one like
That
Dave
too,
just
yeah.
what Dave just built. You're not going to taste all that.
Bakeries and
You will,
shit
I
aren't
promise
great
you.
for that.
I have it in the pod. You're going to taste it. I promise
yeah,
you.
Yeah, but if you
Is
tried
it a
it on a
good
pod
mesh pod?
versus yeah,
Or is it like just a
It's
garbage?
a Caliburn.
Oh, yeah. So that's a good coil then. Those have good coils.
I can't find my apple pie. What
Because
the
my
hell did I
smoke
do
has a
with it?
good coil too. This Novo, you can taste pretty good nuanced stuff in it.
so you know it turned out good because the cats stole it to clone it, so for their line, the new cat.
Oh, there's
line.
refillable pods.
Don't even fucking
Rocky-
talk about that. I'm still waiting on my pre-order. I was supposed to get 8 juices, pod delivered to my fucking door, and it hasn't happened.
Refillable
Right?
bra.
9 months.
Well,
What are you talking-
they've been holding.
I mean, it was like 8 cents because it was like $70 Canadian. So what's 8 pennies? You know. But
Bob. The problem is they're not letting cats across the border. They don't have passports.
dude, they're good at smuggling shit.
What are you talking
Fuck yeah, they are.
Dave's
ask
cats
Paul.
and their
Sneaky as fuck.
about? Hey, good chat.
yeah. Paul's all confused.
Best chat you've ever had. All right.
This set?
No, the
Says
front
apple
door
wine.
is staying open. Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you got
I like
Orion
a little
too?
breeze in my life.
I still got the old Orion DNA one. Should break that out. I still have pods for it. But I got this. I put this together. I got to see how this is going to steep out. But cherry pie V1, compote cherry SSA at 1, cookie biscotto FA at 1, cranberry cocktail. The cookie biscotto I used instead of what you did, hippie. And the cranberry cocktail wonder flavors at 0.75 just to brighten up that compote a little bit, take it a little medicinal way. Pie crust TPA at 1. Powdered sugar 101 at 1. That's like you were talking about, hippie. It's almost got that sugary glaze on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if that'll work. If not, I'm going to use caramelized sugar from Swaggy. But I want to try and see how this would work so that,
Yeah, I'm
And
waiting
then-
on that one to come in myself. Caramelized
And
sugar.
rhubarb compote, which is the only reason it's not made because I can't find my rhubarb compote, which I know is probably on my desk, at 0.75. Same thing, adding a little bit of depth to the filling and a little bit of more tartness to that compote cherry. Because I find that if you can pull a little tartness out of it, you don't get that medicinal as badly. So I'm trying to see if I can get away from that. And compote cherry is not too medicinal anyway. Super sweet Perulum at 1/2, and then ultimate brown sugar jungle flavors to kind of combat that. It's kind of weird, but kind of add to that when you're brightening it up with these other flavors. I want to bring it back down into a nice bakery flavor, so it didn't go too bright. And that's going to be my attempt at a cherry pie, the first time I've ever tried. So we'll see.
She's my cherry pie. I
Yeah,
don't wanna
with
get
the
Paul
high
started.
percentage, I've done I did that recipe that Linda loved. It was 5.5%. That was really good.
That ultimate brown sugar, Tim. What's
That's good
it
stuff.
like?
That's good stuff.
It's just
That's
brown
ultimate.
sugar. Just brown sugar. That's all it is.
But
it's
is it
good.
like-
It's
Just use
All right,
good.
Flavora
wait a
caramel.
minute. Compare it to TPA's brown sugar extra.
in flavor and
it's
strength,
better.
please?
Just
Yeah, it's
use
way better.
How about
Flavora
strength
caramel.
wise?
Strength-wise, it is stronger.
where do
Probably
you-
at least
Oh, yeah.
twice as strong.
Oh,
At
yeah.
least. And
The
flavor-wise,
ultimate is twice as strong.
yes, the ultimate's at least twice
Oh, okay.
as
So
strong.
you can use it low then and get
Yeah.
full brown sugar.
At
flavor.
0.5, it's actually going to be pushing it. I was almost tempted to use it at 0.25. I'm going to try it there. If I find it's too much, I'll bring it back. But I was actually a little bit leery of that 0.5, to be honest with you. But I put it in there because I wanted to make sure it tasted like the brown sugar and didn't taste like just this weird sweet note, too.
Faux shizzle.
I've been hearing a lot about these ultimate flavors from Jungle.
Some of them are
Flavor.
very, very, very good.
The ultimate, if you're gonna get any, I'd get ultimate strawberry. I would get the ultimate sweetener. I would get the ultimate brown sugar.
I
Wait a
need
minute, the ultimate
lemon.
watermelon's
And
supposed to be the best
custard,
one now,
the
right?
Yeah.
I need the ultimate lemon.
The ultimate
I just
vanilla custard.
ordered that. Have you? You have it, Bob?
No, I just ordered it myself because I ordered the ultimate watermelon as well.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, they're good flavors. Really good flavors. The new ones that came out, all the ultimates.
Hey,
The
Swaggy.
sweetener's excellent for if you're trying to look. If you're normally a commercial person, I almost think you're starting to mix. If you have it in your inventory to get the ultimate sweetener because that's probably going to be your go-to when you're first starting to wean yourself off that sweetener. Because one bottle lasts you
Total
forever.
percentage of your recipe does not matter. It all comes down to what concentrates you are using. Total
Absolutely.
flavoring percentage has no outcome on any of your recipes.
Yep.
That's a
100%
trick
true.
in your mind. It doesn't mean shit.
All dependent on the strength of said flavorings.
I've
you're
made
using.
recipes that were 35% flavoring
Well,
and amazing.
here's
I've made 30% ones that were shit. I've made
Yeah.
2% recipes that were amazing.
Prime
2%
example.
ones that were
Fucking
shit.
Dave has that
It doesn't
fudge
matter.
milkshake that he made that Linda even was raving about because it's only like 5% flavoring or something. It's very low, but goddamn, I took a knuckle test because I want to let it sit the full week, and I took a knuckle test today after 4 days, and that is so full flavored. Like
Well, think about what flavors
insanely full flavored.
Like some of the
Yeah.
flavoras that,
you
for
use-
instance, that you get, depending on where you're at, some of them will be a little bit higher than others, but you got some of those super concentrates, you're using at 0.2, like use rich cinnamon, Dave. Use that very high, You'll
Oh,
s-
you would
I
kill the
use
recipe.
I use I use the
Kill
fucking
the recipe.
extremes
But
at
you
like
get-
0.15.
But if you get an old TPA, you might use it at 15% just to get some flavor out of it.
Sweet tea, I use
Well,
it
the brown
10%. If
sugar
that's in a
extra-
recipe, my recipe's
There
15%
it
as
is.
it is.
Fuck.
The
Let's
brown
put the
sugar
wrong one
extra,
in.
whenever I use that flavoring from TPA, I only use it at 0.5%. No,
No,
more
then you
than
then you
I
then
have
you'd only have
never
to.
told anybody to put 20% for a pod. I don't think any of us would ever do that.
No.
No.
That's just bad advice.
does-
That's like
that
people used to
does
say
not
that when I first
fucking
started
matter.
mixing. Like, oh, your finished mix should be 20%.
Dude, I have 6%
Because you use TPA
recipes.
and they're all supposed to be used at 5%. And
I
then
have-
you use coconut extra at 5%, and you're
Ooh,
like,
that
oh,
got
maybe
good.
these shouldn't be used at 5%.
But you know what? Maybe that argument was valid back when the quality of the pod coils sucked. Now they're good. So you don't need
True
that
that.
high flavor percent.
Well,
Yeah,
if
coils
Wayne,
will
if
come
Wayne
off
mentioned
way.
that, it was probably talking older flavorings. There's a good
Older
chance. he's talk-
flavorings.
Wayne vapes
older
a lot, Wayne
coils.
uses a lot of Capella and TFA and FA.
yeah, that you have to crank.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yep.
use much super concentrated.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends
Whereas
on the
most
flavorings.
of us like good flavors.
True.
Ava, why don't you
And
help
some
me
of those
instead
flavors are good, but they do need to be
Yeah.
pumped. They do need to be
Yeah,
pumped
they
up.
do.
Think about like
Instead of sitting there
sweet
like a
tea.
fat thing.
You like sweet tea, right?
I love sweet tea, but I
But-
can't
but
say
what
lower than
what-
fucking
but-
10%.
Yeah, 10%
Minimum of
your-
7 for that flavor.
Yeah, it
In
has to be.
anything.
You put it lower than that, you might as
You
well
could be
put
vaping
fucking
at 200
PG in your
watts.
in there.
Fucking, you will not taste that flavor until you have it at 7%.
Yep. But
No,
It's
we
all-
agree with you, Reckless Man. You don't need to agree
Yep.
with them. I think there just needs to be like vaping for pod specific fucking like.
It is
'cause,
a
yeah,
good-
there,
it's a good point to bring up, though, that
it is. It's a
percentages
different
have
way to
changed.
mixing for a pod for sure.
Yeah.
I
percent-
struggle with it a little bit myself.
I mean,
Less-
that goes
less-
also.
if you
less
want- if you
less
want some good
flavorings will
pod
give you a more
recipes-
consistency.
If you want some good pod recipes, look at some of my MTL mixes. All of them I've vaped.
No, see,
in my
Reckless knows what they're
Caliburn.
doing. They're
and
just
MTL
arguing for
arcade.
everybody else who may need
Yep.
help because
Yep.
they're getting bad information from
Yeah.
people who may or may not
Yeah,
have a lot of
that's-
subscribers.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm
Plus-
with you, man.
Plus, it also depends on, okay, with the melt to lung, but also flavor percentage for sub-ohm tank, flavor percentage for a dripper, flavor percent for an RTA. And then you've got you break that down, certain coils like alien coils versus Claptons versus a mesh strip.
You gotta look at something even more important, Dave. Think of VSO alone. Which
Miami
level?
bastards
Which
right
level
there.
of concentrate are you using? Think of blueberry alone. You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
your blueberry regular. You have your blueberry
Camera off the whole
raw,
time,
the blueberry
sorry.
V2, and if you're using a blueberry regular, obviously you're going to use a little bit more percentage, so it's going to raise your percentage of your total flavorings. But really, his percentage in that has more PG in it, so it's ironically you're not actually raising your flavoring percentage. You're actually raising the PG that's in the flavoring that you have. So it's kind of like you got to think sometimes these flavorings aren't 100% flavoring. They have PG in them as well,
None of
and some have more than others. We never truly get a true percentage on PG. We guess.
I can't wait to get to the whatchamacallit, the clove raw
Oh yeah,
from
that goes-
Swaggy. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I love his original clove. It's
Yeah.
so
Hey
good, dude.
Tim, can I show the next most complicated apple pie recipe you
Yep.
ever saw?
Yeah, you go for that, and then I'm gonna show Take Me to Seas afterwards.
You ever did
Alright.
see?
Let me pull it up here. Hold on.
Oh, I'm so lazy. I'm vaping commercial again. I never tried any Vapetasia juice in my life.
What do you think
I
of it?
did not like any of them.
It's a killer strawberry killer custard. I actually enjoy it.
I tried one. I can't remember what it was, but I didn't like it.
I'll have to look.
The
I can-
original killer custard, everybody hyped it up so much, and I just
I-
Could have been
never
it.
liked
You're
it.
right. Yes,
I
yes,
like it.
Bob. That
Oh
was the
my
one.
God.
I
I hated killer custard. I was never a
Yep.
fan.
I am not mad
I didn't
about it.
taste anything.
I
couldn't
have
taste
two. I
anything.
have 2 bottles of it. I can't vape it.
You don't have screen share on.
You ready?
Should have screen share, huh?
No, it's
Well,
not
it just
sharing.
changed the way you guys are on the screen. It didn't show the recipe, so.
Also,
we're now stacked on top of each other.
Oh.
Hey, Danielson. Hey.
The vaping man.
Daniel.
Daniel the vaping man.
What's
All right.
up,
It's
folks?
Dan the
we-
Hey,
vaping
Dan.
man.
We now look like the best Tetris shape.
He's Daniel the vaping man. You got a theme song now, dude.
Dude,
Sample that shit and use it on Noted.
it's-
Let me
Well,
record you a version.
Well, that makes
Man,
zero
Brain
sense, but it
won't
says
let us
it'll
use
work,
our
but
own.
okay. Try it again, Hippie, and then I'll see if I can get it to.
I can't
work
make
here. Now I'm
Dan a
in
fresh song
settings.
because I have to finish
All right, I'm gonna
Fresh and
try it
3's
now.
theme song first.
There it goes. I think.
Nope, but hold on. I might be able to fix it.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
It flashed for. It
I
flashed
could do it
for
like
an
that.
eighth of
We're
a
gonna be on there
second.
too. We're gonna be on there too. But there, at least you're.
Oh,
free.
there you go. Yeah, you got the strip on the side.
I'll just
that
switch it
work?
back
That
after.
works.
It'll work for now. When you're done,
Yeah,
I'll
your
switch it
tabs look
back.
like my tabs.
All right,
Actually, yours
here-
is worse than mine. Wow.
here's another complicated apple pie. Apple Extreme VSO at 0.3, apple filling at 1, brown sugar extra TPA at 0.3.
Yep.
Buddha's Hand Raw Citron Raw VSO at 0.15. Butter cookie VSO for that cookie crust that pie crust I was telling y'all about. Here it is again. Butter cookie VSO at 1.5. Butter raw VSO at 0.75. And the sugar cookie at 3. There's my pie crust. Country apple beryllium at 2. Just a touch of Fuji to give it a little tartness in there.
Shit, without my
And
glasses
then
on.
super sweet, 0.5%, man. That's it. That was the most complicated one. Then I went from there to here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get this over because I got to hop off here.
No worries.
Version 2. Okay, I tried to simplify it a little bit. Apple filling, flavor at 1, brown sugar extra at 0.3, butter, same pie crust through all of them, I think. 1.5, butter raw, 0.75, country apple, beryllium, Fuji again, All right, then I tried this route. I used apple pie from Flavor Art in this one at 2%, apple filling at 1. Same crust though, you see that? That same crust with the VSOs, man. And a little touch of Fuji. Now this one, I think it's gonna be really, really good, but then for the shake and bake,
And
here you go.
what you're doing is you're trying to balance that pie crust with the filling, like we were talking about.
Right,
Exactly
I'm
the
trying-
reason I brought this up tonight.
And also, I was trying to get more of the shake and bake off of this recipe. And the fourth version, wait a minute, is that the third version?
That's
The
the
fourth version, this one's the best one out of all of them for a shake and bake right there. Then here's version 3, where I put Flavor Arts apple pie, changed the percentages a little bit, just work. I'm telling you, it's not as easy as you think. You know what I'm saying? Apple pie is pretty damn tough.
It is. Well, getting a balanced pie is tough in general.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hippie. It's funny. I bought that FA apple pie years and years ago when I first got into mixing because there's this really old raspberry custard recipe on ELR that uses it. And I was like, fucking apple pie and a raspberry custard. But I'm telling you, mix that up and let it sit for a month. And holy shit, it's still fantastic.
Yeah.
Not a big
The
custard
apple
guy,
pie,
but
Flavor Art apple
custard
pie has a
baker.
lot
Try
of
that out.
crust flavor
Yeah.
in it. A lot
It
of people
does.
use the crust.
Yeah, it gave,
Mostly
it, gave,
crust.
it gave the recipe some texture.
Yeah.
That's all it was really doing in there, but it worked.
What the hell is VW?
Volkswagen.
Vape
Volkswagen.
Wild.
Oh, Vape Wild. Holy shit.
Volkswagen
I was like, what the heck
That's what I
is that?
immediately
man?
thought of. was
Wow.
Volkswagen.
Years.
brings me right back to Happy Gilmore. Volkswagen. No.
I think out of all of like the 30 or 40 flavors me and my ex-girlfriend tried from Vape Wild back in the day, we had like 2 that were fucking decent.
Yeah.
But it was so cheap
Hey, Kerplop.
They were
at
like
that time.
who made Donkey Kong? Y'all remember Donkey Kong? They were kind of
Humble.
like yeah.
Humble
Humble.
vapes.
Humble
Humble-
Juice Co.
Humble was cheap, but they had a very hit or miss rate. But that Donkey Kong ice was awesome.
Was
I
it
don't
like a
know
banana
about-
something?
It was strawberry banana ice.
Oh my god. Yeah,
And
I would have been into
It was
that.
right up Bob's alley. Oh, it was colder than a penguin's butthole. That thing was cold.
I
All
would've
right,
been way into
fellas,
that
and
shit.
everybody in chat, I got to get off here because it was
Aspire
kind of date
Nautilus, I've
night.
been rocking that shit.
Went to
Wait
go
a
see
minute.
Guardians of the Galaxy and my man
Yeah.
Rocky.
Oh, I didn't even realize he
Hell
had
yeah.
his shirt on.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a dope shirt.
Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
man.
Well, not seeing
Have a
you.
good
But,
night, Hippie. It was good seeing
Night,
you.
Hippie.
It's
Good seeing you,
date
Hippie.
night for a while,
Don't forget
so-
the scissors for the popcorn.
Yeah, hey, we brought the popcorn home with us and put more butter as we were walking out the damn door, man. Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Y'all have a
Good
good one,
shit.
man.
You
Too.
I'll see y'all in a couple of days.
He
Night.
figured out how to
Very
make
well.
think of Daniel while he's up watching a movie. Yep. Butter.
Yeah.
Daniel. Yep. I know I'm running low too again, Daniel.
I just want banana raw. That's what I don't have any, and that's what I want.
All right.
Butter, you know,
You got a buttered
Got-
banana.
Got a couple here if I take me to see. We got Baker Street. She's also got this on ELR if you want to look at it, but this is on the ATF.
It's Baker Street, motherfucker.
Made some changes to Dutch apple pie recipe from a while back using crushed cookie this time. Plus, I added lemon to the apples to keep the cinnamon spice, yet tone down the burn I get so often. Golden syrup brings the brown sugar and molasses. Harvest berry offers notes of apple, plum, white, and red grapes to the raisin and brightens the along the apples as well. Ooh, this sounds really complicated.
Reckless. Paul's in the worst part of Canada.
Yeah,
yeah.
his mansion is situated in the slums
like the
of
I like this-
Toronto.
Like this
Buffalo Bob's
breakdown.
basement.
4-day steep time.
Yeah.
Explaining different parts of it and why she
Get me outta
did
here, you
it.
fucking
Like
bitch.
this. Like that. So flavor ingredients: 0.5% of harvest berry from Cap, 0.5% of FE lemon, 1% Cap super sweet, Flavora pie filling at 2, Perla country apple at 3, VT golden syrup at 0.5, Wonder Flavor shortbread cookies at 1, FA custard premium at 2, crumble topping from Wonder Flavors at 1.5, and VSO raisin at 1.
Yum.
That sounds yum. Is there a picture here? There's got to be a picture. No.
No, she said she tried putting a picture and it kept erasing it on her.
I mean, just you got a picture here. But yeah. Well, that just proves that it's not as easy to use as the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she also did a lemon raz. Here, I think this was from the other day, actually. But this looks really good too. Super Sweet Cap at 1. SSA ice cream vanilla at 3.
Sorry.
SSA raspberry syrup at 1.
Give me on the sax talk, man.
Whipped cream SSA at 1.25, and SSA lemon pound cake at 2.5. That looks yum too.
That sounds good.
They both.
She said
sound
no, that's an old one, Tim.
good. That is the
Well,
old one.
too
I
bad.
thought so.
It's
It's
out
okay.
public now.
It still looks good.
It's out there now.
I think that was from the last show.
Yeah.
Here, I'll share mine,
okay.
Tim. You're done with hers, right?
Yeah, I just have to get in here and and see if it will let me. I'll see if it doesn't share. I'll
If
share
not,
it.
you could share mine. That's
Yep.
fine.
Or I'll do it like Hippie did.
At least spell it right, Paul.
I
You're
know.
going to say I live in the slum. Spell it right.
Yep. See, it's kicking it automatically off. But I
Slums.
can,
Are you a slumber?
there you go, Bob.
It's working.
It's working the same way it did with Hippie.
Ooh, yummy.
It's kicking on and off. It's got to be a setting thing.
Yeah, it's okay. Key to my limes is in the pie. Florida key lime FA at 1.2, Cap graham cracker at 1, lemon meringue tart from Vape Train at 2, FA meringue at 0.75, shisha lime from Inawera at 1, making Dan proud, and Cap super sweet at 1/4. And it is
What'd you-
delicious off the shake. Exactly
you-
what I wanted.
What'd you use from Innerwear?
Shisha lime.
Eh.
pair it with Florida key lime.
You didn't
Hey,
say
man,
shisha, strawberry, or pineapple. I'm
It's
disappointed.
working. It's doing what I want it to in the recipe.
Disappointed. Not
I
even
have a
cherry
bunch of
mocha,
limes.
Anton apple, rebel apple.
Oh, key
Not even
lime
key
pie.
Like
And-
2000.
Perfect. Exactly what I wanted.
Rocky has another one. Of course, Rocky's got another one. You had to know Rocky's got more.
Cause Rocky's crazy.
Don't forget about meters.
Yep. I got
Don't
meters.
you forget about me.
Meter.
Don't.
Don't you?
Everybody gets a song today, I swear.
Don't forget
Maybe
about
I see
meters.
that
You just
too.
want me to read
Mentioning
meters' name
sax
off.
songs.
Yeah.
When you
Sax
walk
songs.
down
Fuck me with your butt.
Greg,
for
you
the
never
third
answered me. Does
time?
your child know Careless Whisper or not? Damn it.
Is it fuck me with your butt for the third time?
Sorry, Tim.
For the sake of my tongue, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Apfelstrudel, I guess.
Ooh, strudel. It's my favorite kind of strudel.
Yeah.
Apfel strudel.
I can't even read his description. Mitch,
'Cause it's in German. It's in German.
Thanks so much, Rocky. Appreciate it.
Guten
Rocky
Tag,
to the
guten
original.
Morgen.
Yeah. Flavora milk and honey. Whoa, big surprise there at 0.4. LA cream cheese icing at 1. I know that's Bob's favorite. Super Cap super sweet at 0.5.
Oh my.
Can't
Jungle-
see, but I'm flipping Tim off right now.
Jungle Flavors Yellow Cake at 1.7. Perulum Country Apple at 2. VT Pudding Base at 2. Custard Premium at 0.5. FA Custard Premium. And SSA Apple Strudel at 2. Yeah, that looks good, Rocky.
Reckless, if you're in Canada, you can
Other than not being able to pronounce it. And before I even
Reckless.
switch off, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Reckless, you can order Nick from TheraVape in BC.
Easy.
Okay, so here's the inappropriate one from Meter, of course. Suck my D
Oh,
with your
look it, I
butt.
got it. Suck my dick with your butt. Say it right, Tim. Give it some emphasis.
Blackberry VSO at 2.1. Dragon Fruit VSO at 0.21. Hard Candy Flavor West, there you go. He did that on purpose. Too bad
Fuck
Hippie's
you,
gone.
Meter.
At
Where is it at?
3.21.
Holy
At 3.21. Oh my god, that's going to be
fucking destroy
hairspray.
me.
That's hairspray.
Yeah,
can't
for me and
even go
you,
near
to
that
me,
bottle.
that tastes like a delicious fucking treat.
Juicy Lemon SSA at 2.1 and Lemonade VSO at 4.32 and Sweet VSO at 0.21. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not fucking around there. He's gonna
No,
bake
he's
that
not.
shit. And he's gonna enjoy the shit out of that.
Now look at that nice stab at one of my favorite
Just how
summertime
weird
drinks.
everybody's fucking palates
Candy
are
form.
right there. Because all the rest of us are like, oh my god, but he's like, fuck you guys. And then we're like, custard, and he's like, ew, rotten milk.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding?
What was
Yeah.
that? Scroll down.
Everybody's different, man. It's
Which
fucking
one?
wild.
What?
At the bottom of that recipe, it was something about Betty White and tit fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually
it's a
is the name
band.
of a band, yeah.
That's the name of a
Yeah.
band?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
you-
a band. They're a hardcore punk band called Betty White Titfuck. It's where the
Yeah,
name
it's-
of like the song comes from. It's like "suck my dick with your butt" or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I was just out of loop on that one.
Yeah,
this
they're,
is a recipe he did when we were on a
They're
show
a
together.
vile punk band that I discovered and shared with the group.
Vile goes a long way.
Yep.
Fun listen.
I wouldn't
if
turn
you're
them
bored.
down if they asked us to open for them. I'd be like, fuck yeah.
So for
Okay, I'm making a
candy
recipe.
for Wonder Flavors watermelon candy, wasn't there watermelon candy and then watermelon candy extra sour?
Yeah.
Yes. There's two.
I don't even want to talk about
I
watermelon.
thought the
Oh, it's
gummy
sour.
candy was extra sour, or one
No,
of them was
no,
extra
they're both
sour or something.
sour.
That's right.
No?
No.
No, they're both.
No.
I have both. Right.
Okay, maybe it's Reckless,
So
maybe it's
confusing.
Winnipeg.
There's
Maybe it's
watermelon
Winnipeg, then.
candy, and then there's
There's a
watermelon
sour
candy
one.
sour.
Yeah, there's a sour, and then
Why do they
there's
gotta
I'm looking at it right now. It's sour watermelon candy.
The
and
grape
then-
is the one that's extra sour.
no, there's an
watermelon
there's an
candy
extra sour watermelon too. It's stronger.
No, but Bob said that legitimately the grape one is like actually tastes
Oh,
fucking
it is.
sour.
Reckless,
I
you-
remember saying that before. I was like, ooh, I kind of want that actually.
Reckless, you
It
can
kind
order
of
from
tastes like
China.
vinegar, but you can easily
Yeah, but I mean
cover
that's
that
sour.
note. Yep. Mhm.
Reckless, you can order from China, but it
No, I
might
would
or
like
might
that,
not get
actually.
through the border.
Oh, I love
I
that
don't
flavor.
have
Yeah.
them both in the drawer here. The other one's over there. But
You know,
yeah,
it
there's
depends. They might list it as water flavoring, and then they'll get right through. But if they put nicotine on it, it's not coming through.
Oh,
But
I
yeah,
got a brilliant
there's
name for
a
this.
super concentrated version too, Daniel.
There's
extra.
3
No, just 2. That the extra
sour
is a super,
watermelon, and then watermelon candy parentheses extra sour. Okay.
yeah, the extra
So-
sour is a super concentrate.
Good luck to me finding the extra sour. I'm going
It
in.
makes a huge difference in your mix too. Huge difference between the two.
Huge?
Huge.
Is it huge?
They're like completely different flavors.
Oh my god. 2 different flavors.
Yeah.
But look out. Look out now.
Another rocky
Terrible,
one.
Arnold.
Yep, the enchilada. That's a
Oh,
good one.
watermelon candy and watermelon candy extra sour. Enchiladas manzanas? Orale.
I've made this one before, yeah. The enchilada.
Enchilada de tarta manzana. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I remember this recipe.
Yep,
I was
I
missing
mixed this one.
something.
I mixed this one. Apple filling
Apple
flavor.
strudel SSA. I do not have.
That's a good apple strudel too. Apple
Yeah,
strudel
you
SSA
told me that
too.
before.
Country apple pearl
recipe.
It was, I think. Country apple pearl at 2. Custard premium FA at
That looks
0.5.
fire.
Fuji apple FA at 1. I know Adam likes that one too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That
Pie
was
crust
probably my
one-
first
one-
apple
one-
I really enjoyed.
1.5. That's the
Watery.
one Larry uses a little bit. Starch base Flavora. That's the first time I ever used starch base at 0.2. And super sweet.
Flavora
decaf at-
oyster crackers.
Yeah. At
That's what it smells
0.75.
like. Or saltine.
Yeah. Easy apple enchiladas recipe. Kind of
Nice.
remind me sort of almost like a McDonald's apple pie. Kind of remind me of a little
Oh,
bit.
for sure.
Well, a
man,
better
that-
version. But a
When
better
I first
version.
started mixing, everybody was trying to make McDonald's apple pie vapes.
That's what reminds me of it, but it's like it's got a better like crust filling than, you know, how the dry and bland that is actually a McDonald's apple pie, the crust. Either that or just super
yeah,
sweet,
they're like
sweet
they're just
sugar
aight.
crisp. Yeah. This is better.
Yeah. I was never a huge fan of them. Let's see. I think my recipe's good. Yeah, it should be. Tag it. I'll tag it and make it public so you can share it on your screen.
You had to be a commercial? Not a commercial company, but just commercial? You did add a commercial company. You had to be a commercial. So, yeah.
I didn't
Silly.
know I could order. I thought you had to be like a business to business.
A lot of those places will ask the question, but if you just answer the question, they don't check on it.
Because Dash Vapes, you can order 100 milligram nicotine.
Yeah, if you're a company.
But you have to be a company. You got to
Yeah.
enter all shit.
I'm gonna try that actually through my company and see if it works.
Science, yeah, for science.
Yeah. And if anyone says anything, oh, it's just for the lab. We're using it as a preservative.
There you go.
Nice.
Hope it works.
These paintballs are 21 and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21 and over paintballs.
These are only for a night of drinking.
Yeah, we mix it with durian fruit. Durian fruit.
Ever paintballed sober?
Oh fuck yeah.
I don't think I have.
Nope.
I have, and I regretted it more. It
It
hurts
was under the
less when
influence
you're
of
not.
well, I don't think I ever like drank. I think we had like a beer and then like went out to go play. But I mean, I'm always stoned. If I'm not on alert, I'm just like, oh fuck, where are these fuckers? And when I'm fucking stoned, I'm like, all right, you fuckers. Like airsoft too. I actually like airsoft better than paintball.
I don't always do always 12 milligram, but when I do, it's DIY. I like that. Those sexy.
Yeah.
The most interesting man. The most interesting vapor. That's not me. That's for sure. How do I make this public? Because this looks good. public. Now we play the waiting game.
It's it's worse now is because we have 2 of the 3 at the waiting game now. Used to have just 1. Now we got 2 that are acting up a little bit here
Look,
and there.
it's saving. Still.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, there it goes. It's public, Tim. If you
Yeah,
wanna
we've
share
told
it.
them for a long time, Reckless.
It'll probably take like 5 minutes for it to show up on ELR. Here, I'll just put it in chat. Maybe.
Green Bay.
Oh, it showed up, Adam.
I totally ripped off Hippie.
It showed up.
Dan's not the only one that likes the Packers.
There you go, Adam. It is there.
Yours,
Go, go.
yours
Eating pie with a hippie and Buddy Guy.
I like it.
So it's Buddy Guy because of the blues. It's blue fruit, and then hippie because I stole his pie crust.
Go
Because I
ahead.
wanted to try it anyway.
Bob, go
So-
AFK.
It's just blackberry Flavora, blackberry raw from VS or Flavora and
There we go.
VSO at 0.5% each. Blueberry VSO at 4%. Butter cookie 2 from VSO. Butter raw at 0.5%. Huckleberry raw at 0.5% just to help out the blueberry and give it some of that deliciousness. Sugar cookie at 3 and then super sweet at 0.5. Super easy.
Yum.
It does
I
look-
say that's a 3-dayer, 4-dayer, and that'll be good.
I like the use of the blackberry flavora and the raw together. Oh god, that's gonna be so tasty.
I always combine those two.
Oh, it's such
And
a
at
good
1% a piece, you have a blackberry vape, literally.
Yeah.
So I wanted.
I
it to
would
be
I would actually almost be
blueberry
afraid.
with some blackberry in there.
I'm almost afraid
Yeah,
this
you
might
could-
still be a little blackberry.
No, I don't know, man. With that 4% blueberry and that huckleberry, I think it's all just gonna mix into this really nice fucking like
Yeah,
multifaceted berry.
Dark berry.
I've done that before in an MTL mix for a berry lemonade, Adam, and it worked.
Yeah.
It wasn't
it?
just straight blackberry.
Oh, good. Because I mean, both of those flavors are kind of potent. Because you use
Yeah,
the
I've had them
raw,
at
not the
1%
regular.
a piece in another one, and it was definitely blackberry forward. But I think that'll be good.
I like to use the
It is not
huckleberry too to
tested.
juice it up a little bit. That's
Whenever I use Swag's blueberry, for the most part, I put some huckleberry in. If not,
that's
a
my
lot.
favorite combo. That's my favorite combo for blueberry.
I just wanted it to kind of taste like it was made with love. When you throw that huckleberry in there, I don't know, it tastes like it was made with freshly picked berries out of your fucking garden. It for some reason it adds that vibe to it. Whatever huckleberry does, it does.
It's
that
like that
for some
juicy,
reason.
gooey berry. Nice juicy berry.
But
fresh
there's
right out
also
the
like a
thing.
hint of something else, and I don't know if it's floral in a huckleberry.
Yeah.
There's something in
Yeah,
there
from
that
the
tastes
from
like
the skin. From the
you
skin,
pulled
like
it
floral
from the
skin.
fucking patch and cooked them on up in your pie or whatever you're making. Because I like huckleberry with. If I'm making like a blueberry milkshake, I'll throw huckleberry in too. Fucking shit's far.
Anyone got experience with Recca Mango Ripe?
No,
No.
Of course not.
So
I must use-
flavors.
you must use it so we know whether or not.
Dan,
Recca's-
Recca's are usually best lower.
This one says
noticed that.
2.6, but
Yeah,
I
I've noticed like even when it says like 3, I go 1 and get a shitload of flavor off it. But single
If I
flavor,
can,
I'd probably
can I?
do 2 or 3. That's you. Yet Recca's are
Black
usually
male
all the
too.
same like that.
is it a little It smells like mango pulp drink, but I'm also
I'm
getting
gonna
some
I'm gonna
fun.
have to get that one.
The drip
'Cause
left
I
is
have
left-handed.
I love sparkling mango.
I'm afraid to
fucking
use
love
that.
that
I'm not because it has the WS23
Yeah, it's low.
low to you, but it can.
Even to you, you've been foraying into WS23.
It is
Fuck the
low. I get what you're saying, but like I rather have control of the WS23 than just have no control. I used one of the sparklings and then I added WS on top of it, and then I added another thing that was cold, and that was okay for a couple days. And then it got really cold, and I was like, dang it,
You
ruined
fell
it.
asleep probably.
No, it just it took over. The flavor
No, I'm
wasn't
talking about
strong enough
swag.
to compensate for the cold. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it goes. Like sometimes it's too cold and the flavor's not strong enough to.
That's
to
because
break
you're not
through it.
vaping on a proper coal. You're vaping on proper coal. You got to be vaping on the
What coal
proper
you got in
coal.
there? What
I'm
coal you got in
doing
there?
200 watts too, so it has
Jesus.
to be counterproductive for some coal to be so hot.
Yeah, you got to have that 200 watts to get that coal to glow just right. Yeah, got it.
200.
And it custard. Custard.
Dude, I don't know if I should mix this. This is a gamble. And then what sucks is no one can make it anyways. Yeah, I sexy mango I could never source, and it pissed me
Swaggy's
off.
right there. So we got another one for Rocky. Not really a pie so much, but here we go. I actually like this because it's Planet Custard, and you use Caterpillar Chow, not Caterpillar Chow, Caterpillar Chow from Mom and Pop, which I finally have.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Ma'am
Daniel.
and Pap.
Thank
over
you,
here.
Daniel, for talking me into it. Marshmallow from FA
Amazing.
at 2. Popcorn from Flavora at 1. We do have popcorn coming up. Vanilla Custard TPA at 2. Vanilla Custard
You guys have
V2
popcorn
cap
coming up.
at 3. Yeah, you know what? Here's a recipe
Can't
for
wait
it, Daniel.
till you vape TFA's popcorns, buddy. Have fun with that one. Oh, I can't wait. I shouldn't even said anything.
No, I don't like popcorns, and I
Oh, wait a
hate
minute.
that
Well, we got a song here. Okay. Just
can't
having fun
wait.
popcorn. Popcorn song. Planet Custard song. Okay, you guys, I think that you might have to click on that link there that he dropped in chat so you'll be able to listen to that after the show. Because that looks like it'll be an interesting little clip. Yeah, we do have popcorn coming up. You looking forward to it, Daniel? That's the next
No.
one I think I'm not looking forward to of all the ones we have coming up.
I used to be like that guy that wanted to
This
try
song
a whole
bumps.
bunch of different flavors and all that, and I do like trying new flavors, but I've gotten to the point where no,
Bubbity
screw you,
popcorn,
I'm not making
bubbity
desserts. It's
popcorn.
strawberries and creams, custards, and tropics, and I don't want anything else. And I do not want to vape grease. I don't want to vape grease all day, so I don't know why anyone would want popcorn.
Well,
Stay
you
away
know,
from one-on-one corn or what is it? Cornbread.
When I think
That's
about
all I
it,
get out
I
of
get
that.
grease. I get greasy
All
out
I
there.
yeah,
get.
cornbread. It's so that one is.
Bob,
pisses me
you're
off
coming on
because
for popcorn, right?
Fuck no. Eat my shit.
cornbread had such potential, but the greasy note, unlike Capella Vanilla Custard V1, ruins the flavor. In my opinion,
Shit's so greasy.
I'm scared to try this Rekka.
Don't hit the link.
Swaggy, what's the lead time on orders placed?
Bubbity popcorn.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have a warning on his thing. He's had a lot of orders in, so it's a little bit of a delay getting shipments out, I believe. I saw it yesterday.
Blue Raz Raw is incredible.
Yes, we are currently experiencing high order volume. Orders taking a bit longer than expected to process. We'll send email with tracking when your order ships. Sorry for the delays.
What's up, Johnny?
He's
Hey,
back.
John.
He got the schedule now.
Bubbity popcorn.
He's about a week behind on
bubbity
stuff right
popcorn.
now, Dave.
Seriously, go listen to the song that's on Rocky Tooney's recipe. It fucking bumps. It's badass. I have it in my head now. Fucking dope. It's a popcorn song. It fucking bumps.
Oh, there's recipes.
Is it made to the beat of popcorn actually popping? If
Kind
not,
of,
they missed
sort
a
of.
golden fucking opportunity.
Hey, Johnny.
Kind of, sort of,
Okay.
yeah.
We've been on for a while, Johnny, but it's all right.
We started an hour ago, Johnny. But we'll be back next week at the same time.
Yep.
And there's a show Saturday as well.
Yep. Saturday is going to be
6
jams.
6 Eastern.
Working on
Yeah, I
jam.
started working on Saturday's show on a spicy jam. I've been trying that for a long time.
I would love to get spicy jam because I don't know about you, but jalapeno jam. Oh, yum.
Using Flavora
Jelly.
heat in there, Dave.
Yep. I believe so. I believe I did.
But these jams, we got all these jam additives and
You
stuff.
have to.
We got to getting the right jam. That's another tough one because a lot
Oh,
of the
yeah.
jams aren't quite really 100% jam. A lot of them are kind of gummy. So, yeah,
Bubbity popcorn.
it's in your head bad, isn't it?
So catchy. telling you. It's like
I
a
want
little animation they made to like a crazy ass like EDM song.
Uh-huh.
Happens with
Damn, that
musicians.
recipe's good.
So we got to ask the real question, Paul. What's made the cut this week? The past week or two, what have you been vaping?
All kinds of stuff.
Oh no.
No, I don't.
I saw that smirk. I saw that smirk.
Nope.
Paul's an international man of mystery.
That's right. A little bit of this.
You
little bit
vaped one of
that.
Sam's. You had one of Sam's. You had one of Linda's.
Yeah, Linda's Bullseye Fudge was good, and Sam's Wee Cheese. What was it?
I don't know what you're talking
Water,
about. I can't
water
remember.
my wee cheese.
Water my wee cheese.
It was like a watermelon cheesecake.
A watermelon cheesecake. It was actually pretty good.
That's different.
Oh. And I'm just about to try her cookie crack butter.
So I don't care.
Yeah, right, cookie crack butter, and I don't care. I'm vaping Linda's juice. Woo!
Yeah, apparently someone said for their recipe it needs 3 days or so to steep because of the mango ripe. And I was like, nope. Nice try. I ain't waiting. I'm not waiting.
Dan, it's only 3 days.
I'm
Nope.
not
If
a
I can't
patient
shake and vape it,
man.
I don't
Listen.
want it.
Listen, if I want to get through a steep, I just make more. And
Tim, the VSO
that's how it
channel's
is.
still up.
Oh, it is. Oh, it shouldn't have been
Yeah.
up. Okay. Yep. Didn't realize that.
I was just
Anyhow.
coming to
What?
show
Nobody
you.
was looking at our faces. It was podcast time.
Yep.
Yes, podcast.
Oh, that's
time.
fine.
I need more.
Well,
mango.
your face isn't showing anyway. Adam was podcast time.
No, I'm
I just knuckled my spicy
inviting
pepper jam.
substances.
Tastes
Get over there.
exactly
You-
like pepper jam.
Use AFL while the show's on. You get 24% off of their VSL. Go ahead and even if it might take a little while to come in, but hey,
Oh,
you
stop
get ahead
it,
of everybody
Rocky
else.
Tooney. You fuck.
Worth it.
Get
I
me
need someone to
another
mix up
song.
my spicy pepper jam and tell me what they think.
Dave, I think I'm the only one that can.
Really?
I think we went over this before. I think I'm the only one that can. I will get to it. I'm sorry. It's just been so insanely busy lately. Trying to mix
I don't
up
have-
extra recipes. I have to
Oh,
dig them out.
fuck. I like the popcorn
We have
song better.
chili and jalapeno.
Yep, see. Most of these people aren't that brave when it comes to the whole like savory thing, Dave.
So what don't everyone have? Clove VSO, that's 0.75. Golden Syrup VTA at 1. Heat Flavora at 1. Jalapeno VSO at 4.
That's the one.
Jalapeno.
Jammet VTA at 2. Onion
Don't have
VSO
that
at
either.
0.02. Red
Don't
Chili
have that.
VSO at 6. And
Don't have
Super
that.
Sweet Perillum at 1.5.
I just don't have what was the heat from Favora. I don't have that one. But besides that, I could make it.
It needs the heat. Needs the heat.
Turn up the heat, brother.
Yeah, that's a component. It's a big component in that.
I don't.
recipe.
The thing is, I don't want additional heat at 200 watts.
Oh, it'd be so much
You'll
fun to
burn
watch.
your fucking
You just
throat out.
no,
So, like-
mix it now,
Oh,
Danielle. We'll send it to you. Mix it now so that we can watch.
So like,
Do it now.
it just burns the throat. But I mean,
Yeah, just
Nothing
a little
wrong with
burn.
it.
It's okay. It's okay.
I've only vaped that high a couple times just for fun.
y'all
I
should
had to
feel
close.
what spit that.
That
Yeah, I
got
can't
feels
do
like-
200
Fuck
watts.
that. Dude, it hits that your tonsils, the back of your throat.
Nah,
you can't fucking breathe for a month.
Next
I've
next
done-
Monday, Danielle will be like, I couldn't taste any watermelons because I tested this heat.
vape between
I used
88
to
and
va- I used to vape
110 watts usually.
Used to vape at even higher wattages than that, man. Fuck.
Yep,
No
did
thanks.
I
too.
used to vape when I had my big giant mod and I could go free. I was doing, what was it, 12.2 volts
Jesus.
God.
or 12, or was it 14.2, somewhere around there. So I was doing in the range of probably like 300 to 400 watts. And that's why Kendo's the best. Try doing that with your bacon.
Is that a fucking like a 4
Cotton
battery
bacon
That's a
mod?
sucks.
This
Go-
one?
do
Yeah.
Do
it
your
Yes.
bacon at
Yes,
200.
it's 4.
Just do it at 200. Don't even go to 4 500. It can't handle that, guaranteed. But a
cotton
kendo
bacon
can.
sucks.
That's
Man.
insane.
This will go to
Daddy.
300. Yeah,
I
speaking of
had a-
Toonie, yeah. I want to.
I'll
Toonie's
post
here,
the-
so you can bring it up too. Your coils, your setup make a huge difference on
There
what
you
your
go,
flavors
Toasty
are.
Cheesy.
Don't
Hell
forget
yeah.
that. Don't forget, if you're vaping on something different that someone made it on, it might not
No
taste
vape shame
exactly the
here.
same.
I didn't think it was possible, but Addy hates Canadians. He never sends us
Wow.
oils. I didn't even think it was possible to hate a Canadian, but who knew?
Will Hippie send you coals?
No coals. I can't even do it. No coals.
No
Coals.
coals.
Coals. Coals.
Yeah, how do you see? Told you I'd have it on a mech once I got home.
Made you up some coals,
Oh, wait a minute.
guys.
Gotta have your mech elbow, right?
Yeah,
It
it's
says,
on.
it says on the container, not
You're
for
not in
Canadian
LA.
consumption.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Timmy's in
looking
2015
for the
LA
video.
at a vape con. Trying to blow sick tits, brah.
Oh, red hot chili pepper. Oh, wow.
Vape capital. Next up is Timmy the Cloud Olmsted. Let's see your biggest cloud, Big Timmy.
Oh, yep, here it is. So Steve-O
Cass
has
is like,
one up.
blow them clouds, Tim.
Steve-O just put one up. A key lime pie. I like it with the PI for pie, yeah.
Nice.
There's a pizza pie near me that for college, that's all I ate at mostly. So, cheesecake graham perillum at 1.5, yum. Flapper pie, Wonder Flavors at 2.5, interesting.
I just got that in. I'll have to try this.
I have it. I in a key lime pie, that might actually work really well. I hadn't thought of that. Florida key lime from FA at 2. Key lime pie from TPA at 3. That's actually a surprisingly not bad flavor.
Yeah,
Underused
Steve-O,
flavor.
you did the same thing I did too, man. You used the lemon meringue tart.
That flavor's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of sour, actually.
Yep, one shot from VTA at 3. Persian lime, I love that flavor too at 0.6. And super sweet from Cap at 0.54. Yeah, just I'm missing some. What am I missing? I think I'm missing maybe the FA. No, well, I might have cheesecake graham.
Steve-O.
Oh, I might not have it in
Cheesecake
ELR
graham
yet.
is really good.
I have that one,
Cheesecake
but
graham is.
it might
really
not be
good.
an ELR yet.
It's a good flavor.
But lemon meringue tart, I didn't think I had that one. You were talking about that though, Bob. What's that like?
It's a one shot. It's a lemon meringue tart.
But how
You
is it
get-
as a one shot?
Fantastic. You can easily vape it
Missing
at like
three
4 or
things.
5%.
And it tastes.
Yeah, you
Pro-
get like the lemon curd custard, you get the meringue, and you get the graham cracker. If you use it in a mix,
Baby
you can use
Daniel.
it at like 1 to 2. If you use it at like 1 to 2, you don't get any crust, but you get like a nice
Jesus.
lemon meringue thing going on.
Yeah, and he just bent
so
it
that's
into
where
the
I-
lime.
that's-
He bent it into
that's
a
what I did.
lime.
That's what I did. Same thing I did in my recipe tonight.
No, you didn't.
I'm just pulling your leg, Addy.
No, you didn't. What are you
Paul.
talking about?
Paul,
You just run your
Paul,
mouth.
where's your
Like,
pie recipe?
Just
huh?
run-
Paul, let me see it, Paul. I'm waiting.
Watch, it'll be a flash of light and
Where-
Bob
where-
disappears.
Paul, all you
Look,
have
I'm in
to
a
do
hole
is
again.
you see,
I
you
just
take
got out of here.
you take Bob's recipe and you hit adapt this and save. It'll automatically change it to your name. It's automatically 100% better.
That's right. That's right.
No, it automatically tastes like shit.
That's right.
It automatically becomes an international recipe too, so which makes it exotic as well. So. I'm gonna have to get that. Can we get that? Is that available? That lemon meringue tart.
Yeah, Turnbull City.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
got
Is it? Ooh.
Yep.
It's going in my cart right now, though,
Hey, Cherokee.
because I actually want to.
Adam. There it is.
What's up?
It's such an underutilized flavoring, Steve-O. It really is. It's so good.
I just
And
put
it works like we both did tonight. You can bend it into a lime. Because if you vape it on its own, it has a nice amount of lemon, but it
Fucking dying over
It-
here.
can easily be covered up. And when you put limes with it, it just makes it more limey. You
That's
don't get any
racist.
lemon out of it. It's great.
Yeah, I already melted my credit card at
Fuck
Flavor
the
Jungle
Australians.
VSO, so
Sorry.
gotta take a
Blimey.
break for a while.
All right, there. It's in my cart.
Is that?
I gotta try that.
No, that's kiwis. What's limey? Fuck.
British people.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
You know why they call them limeys? Adam would know this. You know why they call them limeys?
I do, but go ahead.
Because they used to carry limes on the ships to prevent
Hey.
scurvy.
Hey, I know a bunch of Kiwis. I know a bunch of Kiwis as well. New Zealanders.
And New Zealand kiwis, you know where they're growing the most in? China.
Wow.
I know a couple Kiwis. Good friends with them.
What don't they make over there? God.
I like eating kiwis, but I'm not a huge fan of. I've had a few
I
too many
haven't-
strawberry kiwi mixes, commercial mixes that turn me off.
I prefer
And-
brunette kiwis to eat myself, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Dave. They get
No.
talking and it's like fuck. It just goes woo. You gotta turn on closed captionings.
Kiwi definitely 100% doesn't taste as good in vape to me.
What?
I haven't had one that really hits the mark. How about you, Daniel? I mean, Daniel, you like the exotic fruit stuff. Do you have a
It's
kiwi
clever
that you
stuff.
really
Like
like?
Flavor West kiwi isn't bad.
What are we
but-
talking about?
Kiwi. what's-
I'm in the zone.
Kiwi
Kiwi
flavor.
suck.
Math jokes.
I haven't had one yet. I
Yep.
haven't had a
Um,
kiwi vape that I
Peruvian?
liked.
Peruvian makes the best one.
I haven't had
tried
one I
kiwi
liked.
raw yet.
Yeah, I
And-
have not tried kiwi raw
I
yet
don't
either.
have.
Uh,
I don't think I have kiwi raw.
No.
One
Yeah,
of-
I don't have
one
kiwi
of
raw
flavors-
either.
That might
Winter
be
fig
a winner.
I haven't
Put it on
tried
the
yet.
list.
I would say it's Flavor West is the cliche one, but Flavor West for me just gets very repetitive and too dense and just kind of like numbs the
It does.
palate.
It does.
Whereas like which one? FA is pretty good, and then Peruvian is just like very. It's like a high school blonde chick. Like it's very excited to be at the party, very vibrant, uppity, kind of aggressive too. You want it to sit down, but it doesn't. You know, that's Peruvian.
Fuck me.
No, just like calm down.
I
Like,
know that
have a
girl.
seat. Stop moving. you
Calm
know?
down, girl.
I knew that.
Like
girl.
the reverse cowgirl, right?
No, they're underage, so no.
Oh. Well, when you're
guess you could take
underage, you're
college.
it's all right.
Well, I mean, college would be the same thing. Basically, any adult until about 25 is when you lose hope, right?
Mhm.
25, right? 25,
I
maybe
thought
26.
you were gonna break into Matthew McConaughey. I date high school girls because I get what they stay the same age
Yeah,
or whatever.
dang, man.
Alright.
all right.
No, I'm not
Just
messing
gotta-
around with that.
JK living, man. LIVIN.
That's 5 to 10.
That's awesome that you did that, Steve-O. I can appreciate that. That's great. He made his total
one of the most
percentages.
beloved characters in cinema history is basically a pedophile.
He made his recipe 13.14% for pie. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. I thought that was clever. What the my batteries just die? I think they did.
Oh fuck! I just figured that out. Boy, am I stupid.
What?
The 13, 14 pi.
Yeah, 3.14.
Yeah.
15 something.
Goes on
repeating
forever.
I
numbers
used
for
to know
3
it like
hours
10
straight.
digits out, but I don't remember. It actually goes on
Yeah,
forever.
I used
Goes
to know
on
it
forever.
10 digits out too.
I use a fucking calculator.
Yeah, there's
We
that
had to
guy.
learn it.
He's like there's a guy who's like a savant, who like can recite it to like, it's a world record basically, like farther than anybody, and like he can just do it. It's pretty fucking crazy.
That's
He was on
amazing.
one of those actually quite a few like science documentaries about people with extraordinary fucking memories and shit. And
Did
he's
you
one of
guys
them.
you guys ever watch the Talking
He's very much
Dead?
autistic, but
You
he's a
ever
savant
watch-
at fucking math.
Adam, you ever watch The Talking Dead? It was on after The Walking Dead when The Walking Dead
Yeah,
was
I actually
like
liked
the
The
best.
Talking Dead better than The Walking Dead.
The
I
guy
like the
that
discussion time better.
like the main announcer, the main
The
host
host,
of
yeah.
that show can recite it up to like 50 numbers.
Nice. That's crazy.
There's a new game show on TV and he's the host of it. And he
cool.
actually did it the other day on the show. They talked about one of the questions was a pie question, and it was answered.
he's
and
like,
he sat
"Here
there
it
and closed
goes."
his eyes and like said these numbers for like 2 minutes straight.
Wow. And you know the internet's there to fucking be like,
Yep.
yeah, he was right.
It was
Immediately
wild.
somebody was
Cool to
tweeting,
see.
damn. Wow, that's impressive.
See you later, Rocky.
Yeah, he's the host of At Midnight,
Night, Rocky.
Later, Rocket.
which I also used to watch.
Hey,
Good
Tommy.
night, Rocky. Good to see you, man.
Tommy.
Hey, Mowgli.
Later,
Tommy.
who's leaving? What's up to who just got here?
Yep.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy
Yeah,
had some
I had a
mind-blowing
friend who was
purple-ass
like
shit.
that.
That's all I gotta say.
He could read a
Mowgli.
book.
Hey, you saw that
3
picture
inches.
too? You saw that picture too, Adam? Did that look nice? That's pretty flowers.
What were you saying, Dave? You had a friend who could do that?
Yeah, he could read a 3-inch thick book and then just close the book and tell you what was on page 55, paragraph 3.
Wow. Holy shit.
But see, the guy he was brilliant in that, but then he had no drive. Like he was the laziest person I've ever seen because of that.
Sounds like
He never had
somebody
to
I know when I
study
look in
for
the mirror
school.
every day.
No, this guy never had to study for school. He blew away the SATs, blew away law school, but he was the laziest guy you ever meet in your life.
I know how that feels.
There's always a trade-off.
Sucks. Brilliant minds.
Fuck, I had
Should
to
not be
bust my
wasted.
balls to get through university. Holy
Bob, are you doing the mango one again? Is that you pushing? Yeah, are you pushing the mango recipe that she wants to kill you for?
Flamingo.
Doesn't feel like a Tim show. I haven't heard a fuck you, Bob, yet. So
She's been in a pretty good mood since I've been back.
yeah, it's all the herbages
Fuck
she's
you, Bob.
inhaling.
There. Congratulations.
Thank
you
you.
won.
Thank you. Thank you.
That
Feel
one
at
sounded
home
more
now.
like disappointed than angry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob!
that screechy cat in the leg hole trap voice.
You're not supposed to say that about your son.
And
Would
for
kill
that,
my
fuck you too,
confidence.
Dave. God damn it.
Well, a big thanks for Addie and Duchess for this past weekend, though. Going to visit the two of them, I'm telling you, that was nice. Unfortunately, Bob had a broke down car, so he couldn't join the fun. Paul was too busy.
I'm too far.
Barely.
Who's
We gotta
gonna
figure out
take
a
care
way.
of the guests at Paul's house? You know,
God damn it, Cherokee.
you gotta keep them alive somehow.
Hey,
Well,
Paul.
slightly alive, comatose.
Oh, you guys don't
Semi-breathing.
understand. Cherokee, it's okay, because Duchess, we went to Anchor Bar. A bunch of cool stories that happened around it, but one of the fun things was they had pizza rolls that are wrapped in egg roll wraps. They look like egg rolls. Of course, I had to get them and take pictures of them and send them to Cassie. 'Cause but then I've mentioned it before, during football camp, Bruce Smith's the one that helped me out the most in the high school football camp from Buffalo Bills. He was at Anchor Bar when I was there. I actually saw him there. It's like, holy shit, what the fucking chances? Sorry. But I couldn't believe it. It was like blew me away that he was there. Of all the people to be there, the one person I would have recognized from Buffalo area as a celebrity. Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have recognized anybody else, period. So it was weird. It was a lot of fun. Then hanging out with Addie on the island. I'm telling you what, Grand Island is a gem that's hidden.
God, we're hanging out on the islands, boy.
Oh, I didn't realize how much nicer the island was. I had been there once as a kid because they have a Ferris wheel that's got this weird little covering thing. I'd been there as a kid. Apparently the Ferris wheel isn't running now, but it was a couple years ago. But I was on that thing as a kid. It's weird to go by it. It's not far from Addie's house.
My gun.
That was really cool, like nostalgic moments. Anchor Bar hasn't really changed all that much. A few of the decorations have switched out, but they still have the same paintings on the walls and everything. It's like a flashback to the 80s, man.
Was it crowded?
It wasn't when we first got there, but I'm going to tell you a funny story. Duchess gets there, refused to let me pay, right, for him.
What a
but
jerk.
he forgot his debit card at home, so we had to go back to his house to get his debit card.
Whoops.
And then by the time we got back, then it was packed. It wasn't packed when we were there the first time. That's how we wound up outside after we did appetizers. We went outside and had a vape. We're outside, and that's when Bruce Smith came out. And he came out, and two of the employees came out. We helped out one of the employees find a vape shop so he could get some liquids. Talked to him about the show. He subbed to the channel that day, so we might even see him in chat one of these nights.
And who is this guy? Smith? Who is he?
Bruce Smith, middle linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. Back when they went to the when they went to the 4 Super Bowls, lost all 4. Yeah,
he was good. He was like captain of their team.
If it wasn't for his shoulder, they might have actually won. His shoulder gave out during the game. He couldn't make it through the game.
Too bad it wasn't in today's game, like fucking Ray Lewis running out there, the half bionic man, playing his last season with that fucking, holy shit, dude. He was like clotheslining people with that thing.
Bruce was a beast, man. He was really a beast.
Yeah, he was.
At the time, he was well known as one of the most fearsome middle linebackers of the time in the game. Period.
Not gonna happen with shotgun.
Yeah, they're big boys, those football players, huh?
You know how Shawn Michaels is, right? Like Shawn Michaels used to be kind of really buff and he got skinnier but still healthy. That's kind of what happened to Bruce. He's a lot skinnier than he used to be, but he's healthy.
Dude, did you ever see Andrew Luck now since he stopped playing? Holy fuck, dude, he is a twig.
He went to dinner at Anchor Bar, but he left with a chauffeur in a Benz. I'm not kidding you. He was in his nice big black Benz, and he had a chauffeur driving him. It's like,
no wonder they run out of money quick.
I was thinking, wow.
Living that life of luxury.
Yeah.
I'd be happy driving my fucking little Honda. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be happy. I would say I'd be happy driving the Benz, but would I want to drive the Benz in Buffalo? Probably not. Some parts of it are pretty sketchy. But we had a good time. We had a few good stories to share. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Addie and I had straight up horseradish and a wreck-it beef on a wreck-it bun. And
yeah, that sounds amazing.
It cleared my sinuses all the way home. And you know how my nose always runs this time of year.
They didn't serve any au jus with that?
No. It was just a sandwich.
Stuff.
We had a sandwich and we had fries inside. And man, that was so good.
I'm surprised, though. Bob, you're right. I'm surprised they wouldn't serve that.
Yeah.
So you can dip your sandwich in.
They probably would. They asked if you wanted anything else. We didn't ask for anything else. So.
Yeah, but usually that's just like a given with sandwich like that.
Yeah.
Just ask for some
It
Bud
was
Lights.
freaking delicious. Oh, and I had this nice berry. It's called a 1911 something berry hard cider at Anchor Bar that I spilled with my elbow as I went to get my glasses when we went outside. So I managed to save half of it, but I got my elbow in the glass. It was a long story.
It's funny because I didn't even know Tim went to Anchor Bar. Okay, and I did an order since my vehicle's in the shop. I did an order through Instacart for groceries. So I was running low on a bunch of shit.
All I wanted.
And one of the things I ordered was Anchor Bar original wing sauce. And I ate that on my wings yesterday.
Anchor Bar, if you've been there, they have all.
I talked to Tim last night.
They've always have all those bikes on the top, around the whole top of the bar inside. All the new bikes. One of my favorite bikes I always wanted was the Ducati 998, because that thing was like probably one of the most refined motorcycles ever, best tuned motorcycles ever on the planet. Guess where we sat? Right underneath one. Dutch just wanted me to message her and tell her I won it. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You know how mad she'd get at me for lying about that?
It would have been more believable if you were able to sit on it and sell it and send it to her then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't want me climbing up near the ceiling to sit on it, but yeah, beautiful though. 998. Oh, just gorgeous.
Look what I bought, honey.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about the car. I'm riding the bike home.
Yeah.
Did you have problems with your car, Tim?
Yes.
What was
About
wrong?
And look
about
at
50 miles before I got there,
one
one of the cylinders stopped firing. And
thought
that was, I know. It was still had plenty of power and stuff, but it would sputter and stuff when you're idle. and it didn't have real good get up and go. It had get up and go, but not good. It was a little chuggy. So it's like I didn't know what was going on. So I got there, and I didn't drive around while I was there other than go over to the island at Addie's, which I went and checked the first bank. It's a V8, so check the first bank. Nothing wrong with that. And then today I found it when I went through it. I found the bad cylinder. It's just a bad coil because it's individual coils on for your spark plugs. Instead of
How
having
old's that car?
2004.
Did you get those in today, Tim? By the way,
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I got the plugs in. I changed the plugs, but that's when I found the bad coil. I swapped the coils to the other one of the other new ones, and sure enough, it didn't fire on the one I swapped it to, and it did fire on that one.
So you're waiting for the new.
The new coil as soon as the new coils come in, I'm all set.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my vehicle's done. I gotta go pick it up tomorrow.
How much was it?
For something after 3,400 the last time.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
And I still need $2,200 worth of work done.
Bob, I paid more in
Holy
extra gas from the bad gas mileage from that trip of running 7 cylinders than I paid for the parts.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Mhm.
That's what I said.
Yeah, vehicles suck, man. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I know.
They're just fucking
they're
money
pits.
pits.
Yeah.
That is all they are. I will never buy a new car because as soon as you pull it off the lot and drive it 2 miles, you lost 15% of the value on it.
I buy new just because I don't want problems. That's all.
And then if you tell them your name's Bob and you drove it, it's 25%.
Yeah,
Bab.
50.
My name's
It's
Bab. Oh
Bab.
shit, it's 25% off now.
Mm-hmm.
That
better
pickup
deal if you
Jeep
say
is pretty
Bab.
cool, though. I forget the model name for it, but they're pretty cool.
The Gladiator.
You know
They're
who the fuck
stupid
I
expensive.
am? I'm fucking bad.
They're like
Stupid
50.
expensive.
They're 50K, easy
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah.
They are ugly as shit.
I
I
think
think
the
they're
same
cool.
thing,
Ugly
Bob.
as shit.
Bob, I'm with you. I think
They
they're
are
so ugly.
fucking yuck.
She
Oh
thinks
my
it's stupid.
god. My dad
Again.
loves them.
I saw a lot of those over in Buffalo, though. I did see quite a few of those Gladiators around. You wouldn't think in a city like that you'd have them, but it's like a city, not city. Buffalo is one of those cities like Watertown, where it's a really large area. It's even bigger than Watertown, but it's like a large area, but all small houses mostly. There's only one little section that's kind of a little taller. It's like a
That's
country.
Scranton,
It's a
man.
country.
Scranton, the highest building is like 8 stories or something.
Yep, it's a country
They're
city.
old
Is what it is.
towns, though. They're old towns, like Buffalo, Scranton, all these towns. They're old.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well,
the
for
Electric
instance,
City, man.
where Duchess lives and most of the city, they have the alleyways that were wide enough for like a horse and cart, but they
I
weren't
hope
wide
you
enough for a
showered
car.
really well after seeing Duchess.
They weren't wide enough for a car. But
Yeah.
you get to Grand Island. Freaking Addie's got this nice place, and everybody else does too. They got houses, the garage behind it, and it's like, oh, that's nice. In comparison to the other, I could almost live on the island. I could not live in that. In the rest
We've
of the
talked
city.
about what Duchess does with traffic cones, Tim. You gotta be careful. Lucky you didn't fall asleep near him.
I'll wait until he comes on Saturday. He's got a surprise for you.
What
orange cream vape?
Oh my God! Holy shit! I'm shocked. Ah. It's my good surprise. Babe.
Burn.
Yep, they do. There are some nice mansions in Rochester. Yep. You talking about Rochester, New York? I didn't even think about that on the way there. If it wasn't for the car trouble and everything, I might have. I wasn't far from Logan either. I could have visited Logan.
Doing, dude.
And the way I went, I wasn't actually that far from you, Bob. On the way down.
I was drunk.
Sucks.
If Bob's car hadn't broke down.
Yep. Definitely met up with you, man. We will eventually here.
I even talked to Addie and Duchess about this. If we can figure out a way to get a Northeast vape meet,
Bro.
where we can just
Hell
just meet up to hang out somewhere.
Hell
But-
yeah.
But like Addie says, harder nowadays. A lot of places don't do indoor vaping, and it's kind of a real pain.
Just
in the
get
ass.
one of those, those summer
Oh, this
cabin
story
kind
was
of places,
really
you know,
well.
where there's like they're usually set up in the circle, so there's like 20 cabins, and then there's a fire pit in the center, you know, kind of thing.
Excuse
And
me.
you know, just everyone rent cabins, all in the same location. Big
Both,
bam,
both,
boom, done.
both of them agreed with me on one thing. even though a lot of people think a city's a good place, we're avoiding New York City as a meetup. No one wants to go there.
Oh my God, fuck no.
Lost anyway.
No, thank you.
You would never get me in New York City. Never.
No, thank you.
I went. I
Cesspool
got
of the
lost there
world.
once. What a fucking slum. Oy.
No, thank
I've
you.
I've driven through there a
stories.
couple times. Driving in the
Oh my
city is
God.
just a nightmare. My car would have
Early
died.
This building
80s.
here is
Early 80s in the Bronx. Holy
And the way those
fuck.
and the way those fucking people drive through that
1,454
city is
feet.
insane. It's insanity. And then you get them on a fucking highway and they're doing 25. But on those city streets, they'll be doing like 80.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Addy
For
sent me
me-
home with this, and I misplaced it. By the way, he made this on KVTV mixing show. He made a blueberry
custard,
VSO at 3%, custard premium FA at 2, forest fruit FA at 0.6, kiwi, ironically, we just talked about Flavor West at 1, strawberry red touch FA at 2, sweetness flavor at 0.2, vanilla custard V2, TPA at 2, and Yes Sweet Cheesecake Innerwear at 1. And yeah,
It's
he
like
sent.
Addie's custard V like modern.
Yeah, it is. And he sent it.
Like
he
a
sent
modern
it,
Addie's
he
custard.
sent it home with me, but I put it in my bag or something, and I haven't been able to find it since. And then I worked in the car today, and I gotta get it back out. It was really good.
Yeah, it's Addie's custard, but like with newer
Night Reckless.
flavors.
I like the way the
Good
forest
night,
fruit
Reckless.
worked in that. Night Reckless.
Wow.
We're gonna get running here
Oh,
in a
how
minute
do you
too.
miss that? How the fuck do you miss that?
This
London,
is
England
my
does that too, Addy. They
favorite
charge you.
fucking man.
I really.
I think you can only go into city on certain days with odd number plates or something like that.
I gotta ask you guys a question. Maybe you know the answer to this. Okay, I went from Buffalo all the way through past Albany. There's no place to slow down through there on 90. If you drive straight through, do you have a toll? Because I didn't go through any toll things anywhere. I think you might have to leave the road to get a toll. I'm not 100% sure on that. I got to figure that out because if they have to pay it, I have to know. I know I got 2 from Grand Isle going over Grand Isle. I had to pay. But I don't think there was no place to take your picture of your plate. That we didn't go through any tolls anywhere. So I think if you stay right on the main road, it doesn't work. You don't have a toll.
You have to have the right coals to go through the right tolls. That's why.
Right.
Oh,
I
A
went.
coal is a coal, and a toll is a toll.
When I went to pick up my daughter from the Buffalo airport, the something took a picture on one of the tolls, one of the roads, but I didn't get anything in the mail.
Oh, you will in 6 months. It'll be $500.
yeah. With the one when I got on, I went on the very end of it, so it didn't. There's no toll bridge there. I had to get on, but I've been on before when I came the other way and I got off at like Utica from the other end, and it will give you a toll even if you don't have a slip. Well, but I didn't go through a toll bridge at either end, so I have no idea whether or not. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
I
the
bet you-
Easy Pass. That's right. Is all overhead. Yeah.
Even at 65 miles an hour, I thought you had to slow
Yeah,
down
yeah.
for them at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No, they
No,
take
you
a
don't
picture
slow
of your
down.
plate.
Because I had that Easy Pass on my motorcycle when I was down in Florida, and you never slow down.
Okay.
Never have to slow down.
Then I'll have to pay like $19 is what it was for out of state.
And it was electronic, so I just had it under the seat on my V-Rod. No
Yeah,
problem.
Dutchess has it on his window.
Yeah, I had one when my brother was in the hospital down in Philly. I had to go there all the time. Literally drive down there and back every single day. Did that for like 3 months. Had an
I have
easy
to call
pass.
it. It's like star 86 or something like that. I think I got to call and enter my license plate number, and it's supposed to tell me about tolls so you can avoid any late fees. You might want to do that too, Ball.
I got a brutal
star
one from that.
86.
That highway near you, Paul. Fuck me. 6 months later, I get like $100 fucking bill.
What is it?
Yeah, 407.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
criminals.
think Addie was talking about a place in, I believe it was Addie that brought it up, about driving in Canada as a road that if you're not careful, it can cost you a small fortune.
Yeah, that's that highway.
Yeah, there's just the
407.
one highway.
Yeah, that's the only
There's a guy.
toll road I know of
Yeah.
in eastern Canada,
Yeah.
to my knowledge.
But we have a lot of Northeasterners. We could get together and hang out. Wouldn't that be fun? Hang out
Fuck
for like
yeah.
a weekend or a week.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd be into
100%
that.
down with that.
Just no Bud Light.
No Bud Light.
No Bud Light. No Bud Light.
If Paul, you'll funnel it through your butt, dude. Just like Steve.
Ooh.
Okay, so
You get hammered
nothing but
quicker.
Bud Light.
I guess
Oofing
so.
Bud Light, huh?
Got it.
Eh,
Nothing
The
but
butt
Bud Light
chug.
for Bob. Got it.
Volume 3.
Butt chugs.
If I was drinking a cheap light beer like that, it'd be Keystone Light.
I agree with you.
That was the
Keystone's
light.
pretty good.
Although I do like Bud Light Lime.
My
Bud Light
grandmother
Lime.
liked Genesee Light. I'd actually rather drink that than Bud.
Yeah, Bud is just horrible. I can't drink Bud. Light.
Budweiser gives me an instant
shit is-
migraine. Instant migraine.
It just, dude, I drink one and I feel like a fucking
Motherfucker's like a
balloon.
ninja.
It's so filling. Yeah, Keystone Light or Bud Light Lime. If I had to drink Bud Light, it'd be a Bud Light Lime. Do like them.
I'll see if I'll bring down some Canadian beer for you
Yeah,
guys.
well,
Oh,
we'll bring down
Labatt's.
some beer
Labatt's.
for men. For men.
No, Labatt's Blue shit.
No.
Not
we'll
not
bring
Labatt's
down
Blue.
some-
Labatt's what is it? The Triple X or whatever it was.
I promise you, I'll bring down.
Molson Triple X. It's
It- Molson. Oh, it's Molson.
It's
It was
it's
Molson.
French
They
for
drank
end of the
40s
world.
of
It's
them.
called fin de monde. Okay, that stuff is like fucking. I can't even smell it. I don't drink, but just smelling it is nasty. Anyway, it's like 14% alcohol or something.
Oh God.
Tommy, I agree 100% with Tommy.
much.
100% with Tommy. Yes.
Yeah.
We had to do the wars. The wars didn't go as good as planned, but we tried to start a war. So,
Yeah, we'll bring down some wine.
No, I purposely told Cassie wanted to send some of the fudge for Addie's wife too, and his mother. I said, well, you can do that, but you got to give Addie's wife more. That way, you have something to argue about, because Addie's wife won. No, it's good
Ooh,
people.
somebody got me. Fucker.
Good people. Good times. Wish I had more time, actually. That would have been fun.
Well, if we ever all get together, I'll bring a bottle of wine, get Cassie drunk, she'll make us egg rolls.
Oh God! So we'll all have food
No,
poisoning.
yeah, we probably
next week?
would have food poisoning if you get her drunk before she cooks.
I
No,
don't
even
drink
if
wine,
she's
but, thanks
sober and cooks
anyway.
egg rolls, she hasn't read the fucking book that I so kindly sent her on how to properly cook an egg roll. So it's gonna be all fucked and nasty and
Yeah,
You know what?
but
I think I have to send
go
them.
for it. Go for it.
I know their address.
Unless
I'm
it's-
sending her a cookbook.
All right, she
Could-
sent
could
me
you-
a video
could-
of her cooking onion rings, and you should have saw how fucking burnt those damn things were. Oh my God! I thought they were black onion rings. I thought it was some new fad that the kids cooked up. I went to look on TikTok.
see,
Squid-
Bob tried sending a
Squid Ink.
cookbook with it. You know, and Bob, the cookbook probably had triple X on the fucking cover.
So
Yeah.
what?
Those are the wrong type of egg rolls, Bob.
Dude,
You don't cook
they don't
them.
have egg rolls for dummies yet, okay?
Damn you
Surprisingly.
Fuck all of
They
you.
got it for every fucking thing else, but they don't have egg rolls for dummies. I looked, believe me. I messaged the publisher of said books and said, you need an egg roll one. I have a friend who can use it. So supposedly in the next 6 months or so, we're going to be getting one. So check your mailbox.
Tim,
Egg
whatever happened to
rolls
your
for-
I'm not calling you a dummy, just it's simplified.
It's
You know.
it's funny.
It's as close to
I'm
a
listening,
coloring
Paul.
book as I
Rolls
can
for
get it.
dummy.
Hey, whatever happened
Because
to your
egg
hotel room? Did you
rolls.
actually sleep in it?
What?
Your hotel
Bob,
room?
why
Did
don't
you actually
jump
sleep?
off a fucking
I
bridge?
did take a nap in there after a while, but I'm telling you what, that one bed looked like it was already slept in. You saw the picture. I did not
Ew.
sit on that bed. It looked like it was already slept in. It's like, ew,
Ew.
I
Two
told
que-
you what to do.
two
Tim.
queen beds.
You add
all
to
white
it, but you
sheets
do it
and
in,
blankets
you do it in
is kinda weird.
Spots. You
Oh,
shoot
no,
it
no,
into
no.
like drawers and in between pages of books, and add to the intrigue of said hotel.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So
I spent like 6 hours at at the hotel.
I mean, he did have a mirror across from the bed, so he.
Yeah, there was a mirror across the bed, so we were talking about that. I go, what the? why would you have a mirror directly at the bottom of your bed? There's only one purpose for a mirror at the bottom of your bed.
It's for shaving your ass.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
So you
Or
get a
ha-
good view of that booty. A donk, a donk.
Recording porn.
Jesus.
Thanks, Tips.
I like the POV. Thank you very much.
Oh, brother. Good times.
You just call her tits?
No, I called you Tits.
Thank you.
Left tits or right
Where
tits?
are you going, dude? Oh, I shouldn't have jumped out. I should have stayed in my little cubby hole. Oh, that was stupid. That was
I
stupid.
got
That was
put
stupid.
on
That was
a
stupid. That was
couple
stupid.
100 pounds to get some, but maybe eventually.
He's been trying. Bob's been trying. He's working on it.
Been
That's
trying.
why he got that wing sauce.
Yep.
He puts that shit on everything.
Where is the anchor in? Like just across the border? Or
Buffalo.
Anchor bar? It's in Buffalo.
Buffalo?
Pipe it. Oh
Yeah.
God, where?
So it's not in. It's more
Originators
towards,
of the buffalo wing.
It's more towards Dutchess than not Addie. Not Niagara.
No.
Whoa.
It's more
okay.
more yeah.
Thought we were gonna have to
It's
cancel
only like
Paul there for a
It's
minute.
like 5-6 blocks or something like that. It's very close to where Duchess lives. Didn't take long to get back.
Got him.
Six blocks from. Oh God, if I lived 6 blocks from that place, oh my God, I'd be there every day.
Which one are you on now, Dan?
You're having a brain fart.
Zombie.
Thank you, Addie. That's true. Yeah, you guys realize that adult smoking's at its lowest ever recorded in history in the United States, but you're still pushing this whole yeah, that's just like we tried not to do while we were there thing. We almost started getting into advocacy talk. You can't do that. Can't do that. If you want to have a good time, you can't do that.
I spent 15 minutes today explaining what a volley is to someone.
That's a question for
God.
Urban Dictionary there, Tommy.
But that's gonna give you popcorn lung. Are you kidding me? So I had to give the next lecture.
When people say shit like that, my brain literally fucking like shrinks and hurts.
Yeah. But they don't
Like,
know.
oh,
They
you're
listen.
you're one of those idiots.
Yeah, but Tim has said it a million times, and it's true. They listen to what the media says, and they believe it.
Okay,
No-
but if
they
you
repeat
believe
it
has
the
over-
media-
critical thinking.
I'm sorry, but if you believe what you see on TV and the media, you are an idiot.
It is a type of brainwashing. They repeat the same
Yeah,
thing
it
over and over
is.
and over again until
100%.
someone
They
believes,
do it with
believes
so
it.
much
right.
different shit, it's not even funny.
It's
Nice shot, Adam.
Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna die though.
Yeah.
Whoa! Thank you, whoever did that.
You won't miss it, Paul. It's got like the Buffalo Bills painted on the side of it, and yeah, you can't miss Anchor
Is
Bar.
is
It looks the
uh,
same as
I'm
it
guessing
it
it's
looks similar. It's very similar to what it looked like 30 years ago.
Okay, so what is it the same size? Obviously they've expanded since
No,
back in the day, right?
no, same building.
Well, when they first
I think
started
they have a
serving
s-
the wings, it was a tiny bar. It was a
It's-
small bar. So I
Well,
saw it on the
that little
History
side
Channel.
edition. Yeah, I think that was way back when they first did the edition. I don't think the edition
Yeah,
got bigger. Though.
yeah. Okay.
No,
Is it
doesn't
worth
look
the
big.
trip though?
To go to Anchor Bar?
Yeah.
To be honest, if we're being fair and honest, they overcooked the wings a little.
Oh.
Well, it's better than getting the shit.
Duchess grabbed a
Yeah, I don't want
drumstick
him.
first.
I
Ate
don't
a
want
dr-
him fucking soggy either though.
Well, he ate a drumstick first, and he said it was a
Or were they
tiny bit
dry?
overcooked, a little dry, and hard.
Yeah.
And
Well, that
he had one.
sucks.
I had a wing first. I go, no, it tastes pretty good. The wings, obviously they don't get the
Ooh.
dry bits as much. Then when I got to a drumstick, I realized he was right. They were a little overcooked, but not bad. Sauce was good. I actually
That's
didn't.
actually how I like them.
I didn't have a traditional sauce anyway. I had the honey buffalo sauce
Okay.
myself because
Did
I want
they
to
have
try
anything
something.
like super spicy?
Yeah, they had super hot sauce. You can get
Oh,
super hot
good.
sauce.
That would be good.
Hot
Which
honey
we were
garlic.
warned. We were warned against that sauce actually.
Hot honey garlic. They're my favorite.
There's never
that
been a
sounds
hot
good.
wing made that I couldn't eat.
Challenge
Anything garlic.
accepted, Dave.
Oh, I've won contests. I've won the ghost pepper wing contest.
That's because you're not normal.
I am not. I'm
not.
totally
you
not normal.
fucking
That's
jerk.
why I'm waiting for the fucking Cuisine Crusader YouTube channel to start.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been
That's what it
waiting
is.
for months. This is bullshit.
Addie just
Welcome
said
to the
it.
Canadian cuisine, eh?
Illusory truth effect. It's just faking
Leisurely.
it till you faking it till they
Sure.
believe it. It's just keep repeating it over and over again.
Illusory.
It
It's
is
the
a ty- it
Goebbels-
is truly a type of brainwashing. It really is.
The Goebbels school of media.
Yeah.
And he's the one that said it. You tell a lie often
Jesus.
enough, and everyone will believe it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So how sad is that a Nazi came up with this shit?
Yeah.
Dave, there's some people on ELR that you might have to have a talking with.
No swag. I've never had Apollo sauce yet.
Well,
There
so
is
you-
there is vaping with Dave on here now, Dave, and then there's
Redemption.
Dave X. You might have to have a stern talking to them. This site's only big enough for one of us.
I have also noticed, and I've noticed it in here every week. You realize, and maybe it's I think it came first. Most of us like good food. We know what good food tastes like. We're really good at picking it out. And here, I think this is actually might make us a little snobbier than normal. Then once we get into this whole mixing thing, you become more
Thank you,
snobby about
Swaggy.
your flavors. Even when you eat out someplace, it's
Not
like you
only-
start to
not
get
only
pickier.
that, not only
Still like
that,
trash
after-
food sometimes, though.
After years of smoking and killing your taste buds, when
Yep.
you quit and start vaping, you're like, holy shit, that's what this is supposed to taste like.
Absolutely.
you
That
just
happened
want it
with
all.
a couple of things for
Yep.
me. Quite a few,
Mhm.
actually. I was
Yeah.
like,
There was-
oh, wow, okay.
There was things I didn't like that I like now, and there was also things that I loved that I can't fucking stand now.
Same here. Yeah, because you were masking back then when you were smoking.
Yeah.
Whether it was good or bad, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad for the better. Like,
Oh, God,
I
yeah.
taste
really
bud
wish we
situation.
still had him, Johnny. George
Sounds
Carlin
like
did.
a Paul statement there.
Yeah.
Like,
I watch George Carlin videos all the time. All the time.
They still ring true. That's the sad part. He's been gone for how long now, and his videos ring
Been a
true.
while.
10
His air-
years, I guess. he's been gone.
His airport security is still accurate.
Yeah.
it's funny, I said that, and then Tommy's message popped up. BSO talking like
George
Paul
Carlin
slipping
passed
things
in
to people.
2008.
I said it. I said, damn, you sound like
Been a
Paul
while.
there,
He's been gone
Swaggy.
for a
And then
while.
Tommy's message
15
Here,
years.
take a look at this.
Being a sous chef, that's a tough job.
So I either mixed up 2.75 of guanabana or 5 of guanabana. So,
In a way,
How's food?
I'd prefer to be a chef than a sous chef.
Wanna.
At least you get to make decisions on your own. You don't have to try and live up to someone else's choices and decisions. And just if they don't, then you screwed up, but yet you didn't really screw up. You just made it the way you thought that they wanted it. And I don't know.
same
For me, I'd rather be
Yeah,
on the other
I'd
end.
be
I think
75.
that is one of the hardest jobs, Dave.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Anybody here have?
I mean, there's no good job in the kitchen, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
my
Kitchen
cousin's the
sucks.
executive chef,
We're different
he-
breeds than you guys.
and he told me
We-
these crazy stories, man.
I like
taste
that.
test.
I enjoyed
like
being a prep
women.
cook.
We like women and we like drugs, and we're better men than you. There's just nothing, we park
Do you have
backward.
OCD, Bob? Because I can imagine, like, if you had
you know.
OCD, being a prep cook, like, see, I would fucking love a shit like
And we got
jobs like that,
scars.
where you're like arranging things and preparing
Plenty of
things. And,
scars.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. I
We're all-
loved that job.
That's
and
a song I
Picker,
like,
picker
Daniel,
packer.
because
in
of
a
the
warehouse
words.
were
We're
two
all
of my
made of
favorites.
scars. You know that song? We're all made of scars. It's true. Whether emotional or physical, we're all made of scars. That's what made us who we are today.
I worked in the kitchen for years. I did everything: line
I
cook,
did
prep
too.
chef, everything, pastry chef.
Line is the best. You just
and
do
then
one thing.
and then I got so fucking drunk the night before I had to work an early shift at an Italian restaurant and swore I'd never work in a kitchen again after that. Holy fuck. All the smells and everything when you are so hungover. Oh. It's a bad time right there.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna work there again. I'm not gonna quit drinking, but I'm not gonna work there again.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I'll never work in a kitchen again. Fuck no. Not after that.
I worked in the kitchen. I started as a dishwasher and I did a lot of prep work as well in high school. I actually loved that job.
Oh, it's a hard job.
Definitely.
That's how I learned to make wings, actually, because I prepped the wings. I want to prep the wings
I
and wing
used to,
sauce.
I used to make like, when I was prep chef, I'd make like 25 gallons of soup at a time. I make like,
Oh, the wings.
holidays, I make like 20 turkeys at once.
The wings we'd go through were like tubs and tubs and tubs of wings,
Yeah.
tubs of sauce. It was like insane. So making a sauce, okay, because there's butter in your sauce when you're making actual buffalo sauce,
Yeah.
or sweet mild sauce, or we had to make all the different types. You wouldn't believe the amount of butter you put in that. It's a lot more butter than you'd expect. It's
I
probably
used to do it.
the worst part about it. Yeah.
Anybody have experience with Wonder Flavors regular lemonade?
What about it?
I'm just wondering how it is. I bought it the other day because
I have it, but
realized
I
I don't
don't
have
think
it.
I've mixed with it.
I like the I really like the other one that has the
summertime. The summertime.
Yeah, I like that one because it's got a hint of like grapefruit or citrus in the background that I really enjoy.
Yeah, it's got that almost.
Yeah.
It's almost like a zest, almost like pulp kind of feel to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
100%,
both good.
Steve-O. I was drunk more than I was sober when I was working in the restaurant.
Well, this restaurant was a restaurant / bar. The only thing that kept me sober there was I was underage.
That doesn't stop me.
Being back in the day, being underage in Canada.
Hey, I told you guys a story about my grandmother stripping on the bar. This is the same place.
Yeah. Oh.
Didn't mean shit for me either.
Somehow
And
I just get a picture of
it
my little.
was still the best. They made the best prime rib on a Saturday night of any place I've ever had prime rib in my life. I miss that so bad. You can't get that quality anymore. You just can't. Not unless you're getting paid like $200 a plate. Dave, you lost your sound.
Okay.
Dave,
Okay,
I thought.
guys.
Did everybody notice how quiet it got?
You don't want to talk about flavors?
Yes, let's talk about flavors. Do it.
All right, how do I do this? I go here. Let me just make you big so it's easier. I do that. I do this. That's not the
Dude,
right
balls.
thing.
That'll make
You'll
him big.
follow me along. We'll go along there. No, I don't want to go. No, right here.
Nope,
Panic,
not working.
panic.
It'll work.
Panic.
I'll get it.
Panic. All right. Let me zoom in.
There you go. Nope,
Yeah,
it
yeah, I did.
flashed back to him.
All right, can you see
It
it?
shouldn't. It
Now
shouldn't
you
flash.
can. Yep, it's there now.
All right, so this is a V2 of a recipe that I did like, which just took all my top 10.
You got more
Flavors.
pawpaw in?
He
On
found
the
his
way.
papa. He found.
Oh,
found
yeah,
his
you
bottle.
found that bottle. That's right.
I found pawpaw and I made more, and then this one was just a V2 of it, and I just took that recipe and kind of added to it. I added grapefruit blend at 1. Guanabana I boosted to 2.75 or 5. We don't really know. Mango Favora at 2. Mango Fade RF SE whatever. FE, whatever it's called, 2.5, Pawpaw at 2, Pineapple, the best one at 3, Fuchsia Strawberry at 2.5, Strawberry Mountain, no one has it, 2.75, and Ultimate Overpriced Strawberry at 2. And it's really good and funky, but it needs to steep and kind of chill out.
I like that
And
ultimate,
that one-
ultimate overpriced.
Oh,
That,
yeah, Ultimate Overpriced. And this
That
was
Strawberry Mountain Forest, that's the one you can only get overseas, right?
Yeah, and they didn't even have it in.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it.
they never have it in.
Let me say,
and
from the Limeys.
it's delicious. One of the best strawberries out there with hints of berries in the back. It's delicious. But yeah, this was the original, which had Thai, and then I just switched that out and kind of went with it, and I just added to it.
See, I would have
We'll
kept the
see.
tie in there. I like that tie.
Yeah, but I didn't keep the Thai in there because I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to make it a little bit darker this time, whereas here it was a little bit brighter. And then Thai it wasn't spicy, but it was mostly pineapple and mango, and I didn't get much strawberry, so I boosted the strawberries and kind of evened it out.
It juiced it up a little too much on you.
I mean, both recipes are good. I mean, how much? I only made 50 of this, but I usually make like 60 or 100 ml testers, which I highly don't recommend. But I usually I probably like one recipe out of like 100 or 100 and so I throw away. So I don't worry too much. I just rather make something and then not have to worry about running out of stuff. But I'm gonna do something with this blast. And so since I don't have real flavors, I'm gonna do the same recipe, but this time I'm gonna use Triple O Blast the Baja and see how it
the
turns
Baja.
out.
The Baja Blast.
Oh,
That's
hell yeah.
not a bad flavor. That's a pretty decent flavor.
Triple O?
Yeah.
You have Triple O?
Yep.
Well,
Did
need
you
to
get
put
some
your notes
more?
on EOR, sir? Okay, there's 0 notes on EOR. We need your help.
I haven't did I single flavor that one? I think I did.
I'm not.
She
I'm
had me
gonna
test.
go
She had me test a bunch of energy drink ones. It's not a bad one.
I
It's
need
not
more
quite
blueberry
100%, but it's not bad.
slushy.
Damn it, Paul. I forgot that today when I ordered shit.
What do you forget now?
Yeah.
The
Did
Omega
you order?
chocolate. I
Oh, yeah,
did a big order
I
from
forgot it
Jungle
too.
Flavors.
I forgot the Omega when I ordered mine too.
When you put it up there, I'm there. Oh man!
Because
Got him.
when I ordered
the Holy RY4 too,
when
Dave.
I ordered it, the
Wait,
Holy
what?
RY4 and Omega were on a separate page, and I didn't realize.
Damn it!
until
I
after
forgot
they're
that
in,
one
they're
too.
in the one.
Shit.
They're in the one shots. That's why.
Yeah, they weren't on the
that's
same
why I
They're in
page,
the
so I
one
didn't
shots,
miss them.
But yeah,
Because I
they're in
literally
the one
ordered all the
shots.
ones on the regular page, but I didn't think
Yeah.
about looking at the other page.
I always ignore one shots. Fuck.
Yeah, they're in one shots, but you can use them as flavorings.
It was Daniel
Fuck.
that pointed it out to me that I forgot them.
So just type in the search Omega.
The Omega
and
and the Holy RY4.
Oh yeah, I
Oh
forgot those.
shit! Maybe I'll do another. Oh no, it's so
I gotta-
expensive shipping.
I gotta do an order.
Daniel.
Hmm.
Well, you can always, Daniel, did you order some more of that Baja from Great White North?
No, but I'm gonna have to because I'm running low out of several things, and I'm just gonna grab Anton apple. I'm gonna grab some Recca. I'm gonna grab.
I think Bob and I both like the for Johnny the citrus soda. DSO citrus.
Oh,
El
Chris
DeBarge.
Citrus Soda
Chris
is
Citrus-
fucking
Citrus Soda.
incredible.
That's really
Chris
good.
Citrus Soda is incredible.
I need
Incredible.
some.
It depends on what you're looking for because some have more fizz than others, but usually the ones with more fizz
Chris-
don't have as much
Chris-
flavor.
All the other lemon lime sodas and citrus soda from Flavora are very invasive. They are very strong on the citrus. Crisp citrus soda, you can push it up a little bit and get that, but if you use it at like 2, you can put it in any fucking beverage you want, and you're not gonna get that really
Jesus.
hard citrus note. It's gonna be a nice. It's going to be a really nice just beverage feel to it. I love it. I use it in all my drink recipes. Well, most of my drink recipes. And the great thing is because it has some citrus in there, it's not overpowering and it's not going to come through. But whatever you put it with, it's going to brighten those as well. That's one of my most versatile flavorings I have.
No.
I love that thing. I have a 120 of that. It's such a
What was
Such a
the
good
new
flavor.
Flavora that actually had a pretty good fizz to it, like cream? Was it the cream soda? Was it Flavora cream soda that wasn't? That had like a
Red cream soda.
the
cream
red
soda.
cream soda. Yeah, it had a nice fizz to it, but it was like a red. It definitely had a red note to it. That's right. That's the weird
I
part
made
was.
it. I made a recipe with that and turned it watermelon, and it worked really well.
I love Fresh. Fresh is awesome.
You still
I
in
hope-
Victoria?
We got yeah. Think.
It's
I'm
a
telling you that. What was that? Demilla made that one fizzy sherbet one that kind of tasted like a sherbet soda thing. It was actually really good. A
It
fizzy
was like
sherbet.
3 ingredients.
It was really good. That tasted kind of soda-ish, like a cream soda, almost like a what do you call it? Float, Kind of had a float feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you get the float and you let it actually the ice cream melt into it. That's what it kind of reminded me of. That was
Dude,
really
blueberry slushy lemonade by Real Flavors. I can't find it anymore, and that is so good with Baja. And it seems like it doesn't exist.
What flavor?
Real Flavors blueberry lemonade slushy, and
I have that.
It's delicious.
I have it. It is delicious.
But I can't find it.
I got it on DIY juice.
Crisp citrus soda, Johnny.
Yeah, they take it off when they're out of stock. It'll re-up. It usually takes them like a week or so.
Hopefully.
Dave, how is the SSA raspberry milkshake that you made?
Good.
Good. It looks like a pretty good recipe. And you used your typical glue with that SSA whipped cream at 1%.
Yep. He used his glue. Don't worry. It'll always have SSA in it. Sodas, there's a couple of them that aren't bad. Swaggy's cream soda's got a nice cream to it. It's got that nice cream feel. You almost get the fizz. I think it almost is like the reminder of that cream is the right cream for a fizz.
How about your lemonade here, Dave? Was that harsh for you?
Oh yeah.
The cranberry, strawberry, watermelon one. Well, you doubled up on lemonade.
14%.
That recipe looks like it would work really well in a pod.
Although I did order extra, Steve, so I could try that at 14%. I just haven't done it yet. I wanted to see, but at the same time, it's like I don't really want to mix a 14% one flavor unless it's a one shot. Even I have my limits.
Fresh should have looked up Janine Timmons. That's where she lives out there.
Fucking asshole.
Is it Vancouver?
Yep.
Who's Emily and wife Meg?
What?
Emily Nikon.
Yeah, that's why I was
noted.
That's what I was guessing when you said Emily. It's the only Emily I know in the vape community.
I did, yeah. It slipped my mind.
Slipped my mind.
Yeah, that's a beautiful area out there.
Oh!
Boy, you have to have deep pockets to live out there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
There's one of mine right there, Johnny. That I love that recipe right
It's like
there.
$1 million for a garden shack out there.
Jesus.
And this is what's in my squonk right here, actually. Pink drink. Pink drink. Right there.
Just for a minute.
It's like my 14th 60 ml bottle that I've made of this fucking recipe.
Jeez. You're a fan.
Yeah, I mixed.
Wow.
It was the first thing I made.
Thanks, friend.
The first recipe I made when I got the new Flavora flavorings in. It was like, what can I put with this pink lemonade? So I threw in that crisp citrus soda, grapefruit blend, raspberry syrup, and yuzu with it. My God. I love that yuzu at a low percentage. Adds a little funk to it. Oh.
And I do for this year, I mean, any time, but I do recommend, if you get a chance to meet up with some of the vape fam that you really talk to all the time and visit with, meet her. I got to do it with TJ this year. I got to do it with Addie and Duchess. I'm telling you, there's no better feeling than to see the people that you care about. And you wind up caring about people way more than you think you would for just, really kind of only knowing each other online mostly. But you spend so much time and so much effort and so much compassion with different things that there's connections there.
Excuse me.
It's a great thing too, because through vaping I've met people and talked to people all over the place that I would have mostly never talked to before.
Yep.
Something in common and share the same interests, certain views and interests. And
my friends around here are mostly vape community. People that I met at the shop, knowing at the shop they were the regulars. A lot of them don't hang out at the shop anymore, but the manager and stuff, the manager of the shop, and I are really good friends still. He loves fishing, so he would get along with Paul just fine.
I'm amazed he's still open.
They're still open. It's New Hampshire, so
Okay.
vape
Is,
shops.
uh,
in New Hampshire.
lucky.
We live right on the border, so it makes more sense to just go there anyway. I never did go to a Vermont shop anyway, so it didn't matter to me.
There's gonna be a lot of vape stores closing up here. A lot.
If they pass this new one, Vermont's dead for vape stores.
Easy
Okay.
pickings.
I don't get
Although
it. How can Vermont ban vaping yet wide open for cannabis? How does that make sense?
they're pushing cannabis, not just wide open for it. They're pushing for it because it makes them money. And there's actually the laws on the book
Going.
have actual like all the stuff, and you can see it in like
You
pamphlets
coming.
and stuff. And on
You fucking going?
the cannabis carts are exempt from any of the vaping products.
Of course.
You know, the one that actually caused Diwali, even if it wasn't the
What are
Even
you
if it
going?
wasn't-
Fuck.
bathtub versions, but still, it's more proper to. I mean, if you're going to demonize one, you would think they'd go after the one that actually closely related to this situation, not the one that has nothing.
Pure hypocrisy.
802 is now
100%.
603 now, Mowgli. 802 is now 603, and it's in New Hampshire. It's in Walpole.
There's
I actually
another
go there.
one
That's actually where 802 that went to 603 is actually where I got fresh in my Derringers from, and my where the heck is it? My
another one
my
there.
my cigar came from there too.
I'd like to take a road trip down to the what's
And-
it called? Hobby Vapes
And
or
this and the fog kit came from there too.
Vaping Delight in Manassas, Virginia. That place looks cool. They have some nice high end stuff.
Yeah, 802 still has a lot of old stock stuff in there. Interesting things. They're the ones that still have the if you want the Pac-Man mod mech,
Another one.
they have it.
God.
They've got a bunch of the
Pac-Man
Red
mod.
Bull and all the different energy can like mods. They still have those in. They
have
got
a version
they
of
got
that.
noisy crickets in
There's
the
another
version
one.
2s.
They still have a brand new noisy cricket.
Yeah, they're brand new version 2s. They're brand new.
I still have a brand new original one. I'll never use it. I had my fun with them years ago. It's
I'd
the
have to be in the
brushed-
mood for a mech.
It's like the brushed copper one, kind of.
When I went to DC rally, they sent me a
Ooh,
home. They
sneaky
sent me
fuck.
with the. They knew I was going to talk at the DC rally the second time, and the owner actually gave me a shirt and bags and some swag and stuff for me. And that's when I got the Derringers, and I was able to send, I think, a bag to Fresh too. That's when they were switching over from 802 to 603.
Nice.
One of my good friends that before vaping even works there. He's like, I think he's the assistant manager. Or he should be because he's there more than anyone else other than the manager, other than the owner. But it's weird how you meet people and you become really good friends with them. Oh, the Keen shops suck, Mowgli. Yes, that's where I first moved to when I moved out this way. That's where I went to college.
Running.
Yeah, country mile up the street, and in Mowgli, if he goes a little farther, go to Claremont, and go to Whirling Vapors. That's my local shop. And you'll have a little bit more newer stock, and the deals are a little bit better. Actually, I hate to say it, but if you mention my name, they'll probably throw you some kind of discount if it's the owner or the manager.
Out of ammo.
Is in. They never let me pay full price for anything. I try. They just won't let me.
God, I haven't been in New Hampshire in probably 6-7 years.
You might like Fresh Puff by Innerwear, Bob.
Fresh Puff.
What is what? Yeah, I remember you messaged me about that one. Is it have any mintiness to it or?
The smell, I haven't single flavor tested, but the smell is just pure like peppermint and spearmint. And like a little bit of winter. It's like a combo, it seems like.
I'm not
It's
a huge fan of peppermint.
Mowgli is the same guy. He owns 603.
I can deal with it in certain things.
It
But I'm
seems
not,
like a
like-
wild melon, but mince. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is.
like
But I
a
haven't-
hodgepodge of mints.
I haven't tested it yet.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Mowgli, that the guy
Oh,
that
no, I
owns 603 and was 802, he's an interesting little dude. I'll tell you, he really,
really
is.
bad.
He's a nice guy though.
Pinche wall.
It's weird because they got high prices on some things there, the 603, and then other things are like dirt cheap. Doesn't make any sense. And they will come down on prices if you're questioning it. Any of the older stock. You buy bulk on something like I did with the Derringers, you get a hell of a deal. Good people.
It's even better when you don't meet anybody and become friends with them.
Yep.
Like what Paul does. He doesn't meet them. He just grabs them, throws them in his wall. And then they have nothing better to do but talk to Paul.
What
which,
is
believe
Paul
me,
like? Paul is
sucks.
Paul like a true
Sucks.
alien, like solar opposites, and has a wall of people? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes. Are you kidding me? Where the fuck have you been for 6 months? Remember I was trapped there?
Karma.
No idea what you're talking.
Look at the ductwork behind him. You know what that's for. Look where it's leading. Right into the wall.
Yeah, maybe this summer, Tim, I'll hop on the Harley and come down to your place. Say
All
hi.
you hear is shh.
Yeah, it'll be interesting though. I think we should try and think about a place that we could actually get together. I mean, chat, you're welcome
Nap
to
time,
interject
motherfucker.
on that too. But what areas would be good? If you guys know of a place of like that we could spend a day or two or have a big cookout or something, it'd be something fun. I agree there. I do believe that it should definitely be a bonfire or campfire
There's plenty
involved.
of places around here,
That's
man.
my kind of like. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm from
Plenty of
basically
places
Canada.
here
You guys
in
know,
PA.
Paul. I'm from basically Canada. We sit by bonfires.
Yeah.
There's plenty of places here in PA, man. There's the state of lakes. We have so many fucking lakes.
Mickey,
here.
the Jizz milkshake, man. We had some fun talking about that too. Because there's a bunch of like cow statues still
I was
around Buffalo.
drunk.
Of course, I said, "Yeah, cow statues. What are you going to actually use that for?" No, that's Lee's Jizz milkshake. Duchess, I said, "God damn you, Duchess." Bringing back the old game nights.
What's the Kishi Gorge?
Oh, that's right. They actually have whirling vapors down in Keene now too, but it's on in the Harrier part of town.
Vermont's deepest gorge, formed by glacial activity approximately 13,000 years ago. Visitors can look down at the
Queechy.
Queechy.
Gorge from blah blah blibbity blah.
They used to have one of those best like hot dog shops, similar to what Addie took us to. Like those type of things where you used to have like all kinds of fried foods and different stuff and ice cream and everything. Oh, they had one of the best.
Of course, Tim would mention the hot dog shops.
Well, it's considered a hot dog stand thing, but it didn't have. That's not all they had. They had like fried food, sandwiches, all that crap, bunch of ice cream. Yeah, I'm purposely doing that, Bob. Yeah, she used to live near it and go there to that same shop. That's the way I came into Vermont through Vermont the first time, because I didn't. It took me that way for the shortest route, and it is the shortest route. But what they don't tell you is the whole friggin' route all the way through the state's about 25 miles an hour that way. It was also the longest damn route. What should have been like a 5 or 6 hour drive or 8 hour drive was like 12 to 14. It was a long ass drive.
Wow.
Yeah, it was horrible going that way. Don't. If you're not going to visit and take your time, don't go up in that area. Everything is 25 miles an
In
hour.
the store.
The first episode or the first recipe posted on ELR is from 2010. Dark Sunset by Lars. It is Dark Vapor by FA at 3, Mellow Sunset FA at 2, and
Holy
Shade
crap,
from
Mowgli.
FA at 5. December 19th, 2010. Wild.
Did
Wow.
Mowgli, did someone write a song about that?
Hard.
I
Probably.
lost my girl when she fell off the bridge after I pushed her.
Sounds like every fucking country song I've ever heard.
The after one. That's the second song. The first one's about losing the girl. The second one's about how he lost it.
Well, it's either that or I ran her over with my tractor.
Yeah, I was gonna say the next
Day
one is
after
about how
my
he
dog
murdered her.
died. The day after my dog died. And I realized my bottle of Jack Daniels was empty.
Yeah, for real.
My keg has
Drinking
been
up
tapped
some
dry.
Jack and a bottle of Bud sitting in the back of my pickup truck, and I'm a something. I could write those songs all day. So easy.
I
They're all
don't have
exactly the
Mellow
same.
Sunset, or I don't even know if you. I've never even seen that flavor before.
It is.
That
I
is
have dark.
Sunset.
I have
The
dark
gold
but
flavor.
pure and shade.
I would
Mellow
say
Sunset.
I have those
I think
two.
I might have Mellow Sunset actually.
that whole way
Gold.
going through like east to west through Queechee area, it's beautiful
See.
area. If you have the time, it's a great scenic route. Just don't go if you're in a
Probably
hurry.
really old if I have it. Let's see my stash.
You can tell it's an old recipe because it's 24 milligram too.
Although you can drive a lot faster through there than you can on a lot of Dave's roads.
Mellow Sunset FA is in my stash, good sir.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yep.
You see, Dave used to have an extra sidecar, but it fell into
Oh, yeah,
one of the
I've used it in
potholes. He
ages.
hasn't seen it since.
You
It's
laugh.
one of the weird FAs that has like weird notes in it, I believe.
I'm telling you,
Sounds like a
I-87 was
tobacco flavor.
Yeah, it's a
I-87
tobacco
wasn't
for
much
sure.
better, Dave. Oh, that was the
Really?
most
Okay.
horrible road
I just
ever.
can't remember what the weirdness was.
You're going
A
around
lot
a
of those
corner
weird
and
named
you
roads
hit
with
these
weird
hit these
notes.
little the potholes they filled in with like boulders or something. At 70 miles an hour, and you about go off the road.
Oh no.
It says,
not
Oh,
hey,
okay,
and
yeah.
heavy
then
traffic.
Then it says it seems to have a licorice aftertaste that makes
Mild
this
and
aroma
gentle. This
more
flavor is a
rounded.
mellower version of dark vapeur with a gentle flavor and a light licorice undertone.
I always get chocolate out of dark but pure.
Well, if you want a licorice version of it that's lighter, try Mellow Sunset, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
I feel like I used it once a lot, but it was in somebody else's recipe. That flavor was given to me. A lot of my flavor art tobaccos were given to me.
It
So-
says this is a golden style tobacco similar to Virginia FA, only drier. Seems to have a licorice aftertaste that makes this aroma more rounded and original.
Hey, you want to talk
benefit from
Virginia's?
adding some aniseed.
You want to talk Virginia's? Daniel's got a long list of notes on those.
Yeah,
know.
Shade-
I
Shade's
listened
an
to
old.
I just got the three. I just got the three I was missing from Bull City.
That's right. You won that night, didn't you? That was the night you
Mhm.
won.
Yeah, it's the only time I can put in for fucking noted giveaways is when they do tobaccos. I've only won twice, and the first time was 5s and 7s, and then the second time was the state tobacco. So I'm just not gonna put in for any other
Somewhere
thing. I'll just
up-
put my fucking name in when it's tobaccos.
Maybe
Yeah, you know
Davey
you're gonna
might
get
know
'em.
this.
Shit.
Somewhere near Queechee, there was a cave system too that you can go down in and walk down in
Queefy.
the cave, like underground cave system. And that was kind of cool. My daughter, I took my
That
daughter. to
sounds
that
Native
one.
American, perhaps. Queechy?
Queefy.
Yeah, Queechee's.
Queefy.
I think it is a Native American term.
Just like going on just all
You
the
want
time
Native
from the cave.
Native American? Native American just drive through New York. Just,
I'd stick my head in, find out what's going on in there.
you could pretty much figure out the Native American languages
Some
just by
Queechee
driving
che-
driving
Queechees?
through. Just drive through New York. You'll get the Native American language down. By the time you're through the state, if you look at every street sign, you'll know 75% of the words in the Native American language.
You just gotta buy Queechees.
Yep.
You don't buy Queechees, you ain't been in Queechee. According to Cassie. Buy that Queechees.
Yeah, I've been on that Mowgli
ridden
many
twice.
times on my motorcycle. You're damn right it does. And that there's a highway that parallels that's even worse. Holy cow, I thought it was gonna piss out my kidneys.
Oh my God, I didn't think about that, Bob. Can you imagine if I did take the bike and
Thank
tried
you,
to take
Tommy.
87? I probably would have went off the road. That
No, you
that road
would've.
is so bad, and the traffic was just
would've.
pushing you. There's no going slow. Ugh. I
Yeah,
couldn't
the
believe how
problem
bad
with
that was.
problem with going to New Hampshire on a motorcycle in the summer is the fucking crazy weather that you get there.
Oh, we
My
get
God.
the weather here changes on the hour sometimes.
Oh.
We can get
I
all
got,
four seasons within a 4 hour window. It can happen. It's happened.
I was in
Alright.
where was it? For the what's it called? That big rally in New Hampshire, the bike rally. What's it
Oh,
called again?
it's
Laconia.
Laconia.
So I was at the just pulling into the hotel parking lot. We got a hailstorm. Oh my God.
Yep.
I was insane.
Yep. And then 3 hours later, it's 95 degrees.
Oh yeah. Like
Yep.
5 minutes later, the sun's blazing and there's like puddles of ice everywhere.
Puddles of ice, and then you watch it evaporate and start sizzling. You can fry an egg 2 hours later. Sidewalk.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy. And coming back north, I don't know what highway I was on, but literally we're coming into clouds. Like we were on a motorcycle in clouds, freezing cold and wet in the clouds. It was crazy. And this was what, July? It's in July, so nuts.
Near Washington, Mount Washington.
Yeah, not far from there, yeah.
Yeah.
All my buddies would take their bikes up there.
That's where they had that record low temperature this year. Remember that super
There's
record
no,
low?
I think it's 3/4 the way up the mountain. The road becomes gravel.
I forget what it was, but it was like the most
No way.
insane cold temperature ever.
Yeah, it was 107 or something. Below
Below
zero.
zero.
Some crazy thing.
Yeah.
No freaking way.
All right. I got one more that I did tonight.
One of us.
Because I'm out of, what do you call it? I'm out of Baja soda, the one that I'm going to get in the future. So this was the first one that I did. The only difference is Baja soda SC real flavors is at 4%. And now since I don't have that, I'm doing this. So the same exact recipe except lost Baja at 4. And then I did the blueberry at 3 this time. I threw cactus at 0.75 because that's very Baja. And then cherry moya 1.5, Persian lime 1.5, sour blue raspberry candy 1.2. And it's
That blast
I
of
need
Baja is
that.
not quite as good as the other, but it's not bad.
I'm gonna
It's-
order the real flavors one, Tim.
It's not as good as the real flavors, I would say, but I would say if you work with this one, like the cactus right here, plain with the Baja and the blueberry is really good. And I can just tell once it settles by tomorrow morning, it's going to be even better. But I like it off the shape. It's definitely not better. This one is, I like, this flavor is just clutch. It's a little bit darker. This one's a little bit more authentic. But none are authentic to Baja. Like Baja is like, there's a reason you can only get it from Mountain Dew and Taco Bell. Like that thing is Coke recipe certified.
Yeah, they got it on lockdown.
Yeah, they love that flavor, and I guarantee Triple O doesn't make it. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one.
No,
is,
Triple O
I think
doesn't
it's
make it.
worthy.
Why you got it in with fucking Mountain Dew, Tim?
I know who made the
Yeah, I
Baja
like this.
recipe, so the person who made their
Thank
Baja recipe, I know where it came from.
Yeah. Well,
Now I just gotta
I
add
don't
nicotine,
believe that.
and
But
those are
yeah.
my weeks.
Yeah, but it's not 101. But
So those are both good, and I need a new battery.
that
I'm
looks
at like
they both look
160
good.
watts. What the fuck?
oh my god, 160 watts. You're gonna get week long. Yeah, thanks to Addie's setup, I can actually vape a single tube 18650 again without feeling like I'm gonna cry. Bob, we talked about this. 18 single tube 18650 after you got to 21700. Now it's just not the same, is it?
I want bigger. It's not powerful enough. I rather.
I agree.
160 watts when you hit my 156 watts yesterday and almost died.
Hey, I haven't been vaping high wattage in a long time. I will admit, when I hit, because put a set of Duchess coils in her goon for her. You saw the pictures online. Some of you did. And that thing, oh my god, it ripped hard. I didn't expect that. It was like way hotter than I'm used to vaping now.
See, it doesn't get too hot to me for some reason. The Addy does, but not me.
That in the goon at 0.11, the 0.1 definitely was warm.
Because Goon is too, like, it's short, but like I don't know. I don't get much spit back off this, and it's
the
able to handle
the
high
flavor's good
heat.
off the coils in it. I was surprised.
Every
Yeah, but
time
the
I vape
goon-
off of a .1 on a single 18650 mech, I feel
Goon
like that's
gets
not low
hot.
enough.
No, it wasn't on a single. She has it on a dual Aegis X.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
a
that
goon
makes more sense.
at 2 to 300 watts gets super hot. Like you
Oh
can't even.
God, yeah.
I forget what was this, Addy.
The
It's
goon
thing
gets stupid
0.16.
hot. I have 2 goon 1.5s, and they get stupid hot when you try to
I think
get
it's
up
the
there.
single 0.16. I think is what Addy's coil turned out to be, and it vapes
then
really well
also-
as single.
Nightmare
Yeah,
gets hot
point
too.
two single
Nightmare.
coil on a single battery mech is perfect.
Asgard gets hot. They all
Oh,
get
who with the
hot.
what?
0.2 on a single coil on a single battery mech is.
Oh yeah, for
amazing.
sure.
See, like
An
on
amazing
the dual.
0.08.
See, it's a
baby.
0.14 on here in the dual.
Yeah, that's 0.08 is like the only way that a single battery mech ever. Where I was like, I could vape this all day
Where's-
if the battery didn't die out after fucking 4 hits.
That's what fucking happened. I remember I'd go somewhere for like 3 hours and bring like 12 batteries.
Well, I
Yeah,
did-
you got a
yeah,
fucking
same
like
thing.
Artillery pack. with
I'd go into
fucking
the
batteries.
you go into the shop. You'd have to wait for someone to have their battery compartment open because that's all we did.
Yeah, I'm
Single
good on
battery
that.
mechs. Just they have 2 or 3
My
chargers
batteries last
going
me all day,
all the time.
and the only 2 hits that are weak are the last 2 when I need to change my batteries.
Yep.
And then
this
that's
shit,
a reminder, like, hey, dumbass, change your batteries.
this shit'll last me well over a day.
R.I.P. Supbox.
MTL 14 watts.
R.I.P.
I do-
Supbox. You did not last me well. So literally, I buy
Really?
that.
The
Told
subbox
ya.
died? Or subbox?
Told ya.
Subbox?
That Supbox died in that little bit of time it sat because I can't get it to turn on. And
Told ya.
now I can't use. I just put new coils in it, and I can't even use
Wait,
my
it won't
thing.
turn on. You tried plugging it in and turning it on?
I've tried.
Like, put a
everything.
charge cable that's plugged in, like,
Yep.
to a computer or something, and then try to turn on, because sometimes the
I've
chip
tried-
will get, like,
Reset.
a weird
Reset.
overheat thing. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like, I need fucking to know I'm safe to turn back on.
Nope, I have no idea why it won't turn on. No idea. But it's only used it like a little tiny bit, and it already died. So, I was talking to Bob about this yesterday. I'm
The shit in the
gonna
billet box
have to
with the
get
chip
a.
that needs to be replaced.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of a somehow get a hold of another bridged mod, something like your billet box or something. I need something.
By a pulse.
I want mine fixed. I need to find somebody
Don't do
who
that.
can fucking solder my shit together. 'cause
Don't
I
do
don't
what?
trust
What'd you
myself.
do,
It's too
Daniel?
small.
Don't do
What
it.
the
You
heck is he
want
doing?
to- It tastes good. It tastes good, but it's numbing, and it's it's not like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, do that with TFA Blue Raspberry, and your whole
Somebody
body goes
please
fucking
take a
numb for
clip of
3
that,
weeks.
zoom in on that, and just put some music to that dance he did. Because
Yeah,
That
right.
Baja though, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
blast the Baja is good. I think it's worth picking up. It's got no body though. It needs more body. I feel like that's the one that needs some bassy blue raz in there, and you're set. But it's so good.
My mind's telling me no.
Flavor or Blue Raz.
But my
Tell Dutchies,
body
Mr. Dutchies, to
telling
make
me
me a .08. I'm not taking a wrap out. I'm not
Oh,
doing
fuck
none of
that
that.
dude. He's
My
a cunt.
body.
And I don't
I
order
said,
that.
fuck that dude.
Tell him to make it specifically for me. I'll give him like I don't know whatever he needs. Tell
Word
him.
up.
Tell him. I'll be right back because I'm pretty sure I just got nicotine points. So I'll be right back.
That's my coils, by the way.
Oh, that's right. It was a point. It was a 0.9. It actually
These are
ohmed down.
0.156.
I was thinking it's
Bad.
0.11. It's 0.09 to 0.11 is what it was, but it ohmed out at actually 0.09. But that's a feisty little crackly thing. Maybe I can bring her over here and you guys can hear that because it was pretty intense.
What, this one?
Yeah, bring it over.
Yeah, I don't know why mine are so mad. Mine are
What's
just my
your
normal
problem?
coils.
That thing has.
They
some-
wicked them a little
that's
bit looser so I
feisty
could get them
little
crackly
beast.
on purpose.
You know what? When you buy your couch, you can
My
bitch.
batteries are almost dying again. This thing's going like batteries through like a mofo.
Well, yeah, it's gonna go through batteries like crazy. But no, this is. You probably but noise.
It's a button
Holy
in the
shit.
top left hand corner of Zoom. Don't you have it up there? Where it says
Probably.
original sound for musicians.
I don't see it anymore. It was.
Oh,
there
you
the
got
other
to
day.
set that in your audio options.
Ah,
In my
they just
in my
didn't
Zoom
update
window,
for
I have a
Zoom.
little thing in the top left that says "Original sound for musicians off," and when you turn it on, it stops
Why'd you hit it
blocking all
again
your
if you can't
background.
handle it,
So
you
if you're playing like an
dummy?
acoustic through one mic, it'll hear everything
You
instead of
burned
trying to
it,
cut
you
off your
fucking
acoustic while you're
face
singing.
button, fucker.
Very handy, actually.
There wasn't enough in there for a second hit. Oh, that was harsh.
Oh, you almost got a Larry Dry hit.
It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Larry almost died that one day. It was like the worst dry hit I ever saw in my life.
I felt so bad for him.
Dry hits are for bacon users.
Wrong bottle.
Yeah,
This
but
was on
you
a
know-
fucking braid too.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Oh, it was a dual braid,
Loomy
wasn't
braid.
it? I thought that was a
I
dual
don't know.
braid.
I know it was some kind of loomy braid. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Those are
Twisted
not
Timmy.
fun to hit. I mean, no dry hits are fun, but especially on like mesh,
Oh yeah, the end
which
of
is
the
basically
world.
what a loomy braid is when you do the
Yeah.
coils that we do with them.
Yeah, they come out. It is very much like a rowdy mesh.
I used 3/4 of a piece of Muji to
Here, and sold you
fucking wick a loomy braid that I make because they're 5 millimeters. The single coil version that goes in the drop. The only
That's still got a bite to
the
it.
only Addy that fucking supports
It's
it
that
properly.
gummy
I
to
swear. No other RDA can handle the big fat 5 millimeter single coil loomy braid properly.
Yeah, Steve, I've heard good things about Timmy's coils, not just from Nick, but around. And Timmy,
They're on Vapor DNA now too.
are they?
Yeah, something on there the other day. Not looking. I need to get a Blaze solo.
I mean, he
RTA
does get a little bit of an
something
extra
like that.
pass too because his name is Tim. So, yeah, little extra pass.
Fuck that guy.
You guys want to see my sad bag?
Your sad bag.
It
Don't
sounds
know.
like an empty bag.
Dude,
of weed.
don't
Oh,
pull your pants down now, Dan. Wait till after the show.
That makes
oh,
no
he's
sense.
got a little
Are
tiny
they
ball
all
sack,
empty? Are they all empty?
hairless and shriveled,
Yeah.
and cold and lonely.
But no, there's a 30 mil of banana tester. There's banana raw.
Can you zoom in?
There we go. There's guanabana, but I got more. There's ripe pineapple, mafia. Ripe strawberries, Capella, milky strawberry, SSA, and then I have custard cream. I have a couple more. I keep them here just in case I need to order more. Strawberry Mountain, Yellow Passion,
Yellow
Paw
Passion's
Paw,
amazing.
Beryllium Watermelon, and all these can go because I got restocks. This cost me $34.
Mango.
Mowgli,
Yeah, for
that's
what?
also that was back in
Big
the
old
time
bottle.
too when they used to actually every year really set somebody's bike on fire. They'd pay them for the bike, but they'd set their bike on fire like anybody who had a rice rocket. Every year they always set at least one on fire.
Yeah,
It was only
I've been there
22,
when they
Dan.
did that.
Yep.
I
It was
wasn't
only
crazy.
22.
I wasn't crazy about Laconia
Right.
because there's a lot of colors down there, and I don't like
Yep.
being around them.
It was only 22.
They're not as bad as
This
they used
one-
to be.
Oh,
It's
fuck
mellowed
yeah.
out over the years, but back in the 80s and 90s, even the 2000s,
Got
it was
that,
a little
too.
bit rough.
22.
Yep, wintergreen. And then I got the blue raz.
Wintergreen.
Ooh, I got you beat
Wintergreen.
though. This is 20.
I
20.
got the
Yeah, I
blue
need a.
raz.
I don't need the hundo of the blue raz, but I definitely think it's 30 milliliter territory.
Yes,
I like to not
definitely.
have stagnant sitting. Like if I'm using a 30 mil, I'm using regularly. A 60 mil, I'm using pretty much every recipe. 120, I'm making for people. You know what I mean? And I don't like when stuff like I need to go through my sweet mango Capella because I'm never gonna use it again. You know, type deal. You know, I don't want it to sit and go to waste. I dated a Venezuelan for a year and it kind of rubbed off on me. Oh, more mango, empty bottle.
They were rowdy back then, Mowgli.
Only
If
time
they
I
did
buy
something piss them
big-
off.
Only time when I buy big bottles, it's because the recipe's something that I mix often.
I mean, you're a blue raz lemonade kind of guy anyway,
Yep.
so
Yep.
like that's your forte.
Mm-hmm.
Although
I
on
mean,
the plus side, Mowgli, the one
I
thing that
just have the
hasn't
best
changed
blueberry.
is you still will get a full-on like titty show on the way there on Laconia.
It doesn't
That'll
look
still
like
happen.
Blueberry
the whole
Raw.
side of the road will be lit up with the light headlights. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it
That
doesn't
still
look
happens.
like blueberry raw. think something's wrong with your camera there. Dude.
Saggy biker tits. Yum.
I mean, they were. Yeah, I like that.
I missed this. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
there
miss
was
straw banana.
there was a few missing links down there, Adam.
Yeah, I have that. I have the straw nana. I just don't have the smoothie one.
Wait,
Nothing
you
but
have
rose
the
and skull
straw
tattoos
nano?
on the titty.
Yeah, I have
it's
that
all
one.
long as hell
Yep.
and stretched out.
It's the same thing.
So that's how we went from caveman to Neanderthal to human.
Yep, there it is. Yeah,
That's
they're all a
not
bunch
bad.
of
Oh fuck.
You know what's sad?
pronounced
This
brows.
is
Adam,
This
women
is
like
all
that,
me.
you better strap a 2x4 to your ass or you're gonna fall in.
Oh my god.
All right. The challenge for next week, you guys got to mix the best jam you can for Saturday, because we got to have Canadian Vapors flavor of the year have to be one of the jams. Come on, you got to do it.
Can I challenge the community to fail me? Is that some? Can I challenge the community because I'm not going to do it, and also, I'm not a dessert guy, and I don't like mimicking things in reality because I'm a shitty mixer.
Make a cactus jam. Make
uh,
a cactus jam. You can do it.
But no, I would love if someone could do this because it's going to go away soon. Because obviously mothers are not cared about for 11 months of the year. So if someone could mimic this for me, it's basically a strawberry shortcake ice cream bar, but on a cake. And if someone can mimic that, I might be able to make it to next year without having to buy like $10,000 worth of this because, yeah, they're really good.
They are really
Yeah.
good. I love those
They're
things. They're not good for me,
kind
but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
those
they're
things.
they're so bad. But you know,
I like those
You know,
strawberry
they're starving
rolls too.
kids.
The roll ones too. Are my other
they also
favorites.
make a lemon. Have you tried the lemon one? I haven't. I don't want to.
I
but
have. They're not as good as the strawberry.
I figured the
Make a
strawberry is
recipe
like
of
a strawberry shortcake, but more on the cakey side, and it's exactly like those candy bars, but instead of ice cream, it's cake, and it's really good. And they need to frost the bottom of them. Yeah, if anyone can make that, I would be grateful, and also it would be kind of cool to try.
See,
People's
the other ones
yeah.
are the rolls. What are those roll ones? The strawberry like swirl in
They're
them.
$2.59.
They're called strawberry
2.59
shortcake
or
rolls.
$2 for
Yeah,
$5.
those are.
Yep.
They're not a lot different. You just get more cakey, like moist cake out of the ones that Daniel just showed.
Yeah, they're more like a yellow
Yeah,
cake
it's-
with the
it's kinda
frosting
like a
roll, and then the
dried-
strawberry shit is rolled in
Yeah.
there too. I like
It's
those
like
ones a lot.
it's like a tres leches that you let out to dry.
They're really good.
Often, Tim, I will
Oh,
take
Tim,
those
the
strawberry shortcake
orange
rolls
cream
and
one.
slice it into like,
Yep.
like pieces or whatever, and then I will put ice cream on top of that.
Adam, hear me out. Hear me
That
out.
sounds good.
You know what that's good
That's
on? And I
diabetic. Diabetic can't do that. No,
listen.
no, bad.
3 a.m. holds some marvelous cuisine tricks, but I chopped ones up and I put it on top of pancakes. And
Oh,
then
nice.
I added strawberry syrup on top of that. If you ever have time,
Hell yeah.
do that. And if you don't care about your body, it was 3 a.m.
I
though.
don't.
It was purely biblical.
I weigh like 150 pounds. I could eat.
And
Stand to
then
eat.
yeah, do that. That's really good. If you heat them up for about 10 seconds in the microwave too, and then chop them up, they get warm to match the pancakes warmth. Oh, it's
Nice.
really good.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Guys are making me hungry for stuff I can't have. Bad.
I'm
bad.
sorry,
No,
Tim.
no, it's okay.
I
I
post
wish
stuff
I
to our group all the time. And
You
so I
do?
was like,
Orange
God
cream?
damn
Oh,
you.
that
So I was
milkshake.
like, fuck.
That
Let me
milkshake
Google
thing you
this.
had the other day. Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah,
Orange
I
cream
mean,
rolls, little Debbie.
that probably wasn't that terrible.
Little
Use the
Debbie.
almond milk.
Oh, almond milk does help. We use
whoa.
almond milk in our
It has
coffee
regular
now.
ass ice cream in it, but
We've been using
you can
almond
use,
milk
like,
as a
healthier
creamer.
option.
Almond milk is a creamer because we have good coffee now. So, yeah. And
almond milk's the shit.
it
I
drops
just
your,
drink it black. Good coffee has to be black.
I like almond
Dude,
milk. I don't
Cassie
really
is
put the
clutch.
sugar in my coffee anymore.
Where
I
the
like a
hell
little bit
can
of
I
something kind of
find
creamy. Just a little bit.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, those are hard to find though. The orange
Those are
cream
y'all
ones.
northerners stuff. They got them at Albertsons and Big Lots. What the hell kind of north of DC
Big
is this?
Lots.
Does it
What
got
is
Big
it?
Lots? I'm going right by Big Lots.
We had
this
Big
week.
Lots.
We have
Yeah,
a
they got
couple
them
of
in 8 counts, $2.59, the same as the mother's roll.
We
But
got
these
them
are not.
at
These are
Dollar General, the orange cream one.
Dollar
Wow.
General.
But that was like at the
We
other
don't
house,
have-
that was like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah, they
Dollar
got them from
Trees.
Trader Joe's.
I never see the orange ones, Cassie, ever around here.
And I haven't seen them in years. I have had them before, but that's been years. I forgot all
I'd be
about
into
them.
that. I'd try that too.
It's basically an
I
orange
want, the, I
creamsicle.
want to try the lemon Mother's Day one now with some coffee.
I don't think it's good, but the strawberries. If you like the one that
Like I
it
said, it was
reminds
like
me of
7
are
years ago,
those
but they were
cheesecake
so
rolls, the
good.
ones that you were just talking about. Those
Yeah,
ones are
I had
so
the
good.
strawberry, the Mother's Day one. I can't remember where the fuck I had them, but I did have them, and they were good.
We don't
terrible
get
for
little
you, kid.
Debbie's up here.
Yeah,
The MSG
you
is
can't get
so,
little Debbie's up there.
No, we can't. We don't have them.
Yeah, that's
So
like the
strong.
main snack cake. Like on
That's
the
hard to
little
believe
corner
'cause they're
end
right
cap
across the
at,
border.
Like all the supermarkets
Every store
here.
across the border has them as soon as you get to a gas station.
I'll check. I've never noticed.
Canada don't wait. There's no way Canada don't have the great over sugared MSG cakes.
I
There's
can't
no
hardly
way.
believe that.
Well, we call them something else. You know, it's probably like I don't know,
It's
Petit
probably
Manon,
normal
Manon.
size Debbie.
little skanks. I think they call
Or
them little
it's-
skanks up
it's-
here.
Little skanks up here.
No, it's A Debbie.
Ooh,
That's
Debbie
what it
A.
is.
A Debbie.
Debbie A?
Yep.
Oh,
A
yeah,
Debbie.
it's Debbie
Debbie
A.
A. Debbie A.
I want to
I'll
try
check.
those peanut
Who
butter
knows? Maybe
cream
we do
pies.
have them. I never.
Maybe it's
noticed them.
debutante A.
Well, hold on. There has here. I'm gonna share. Do you recognize any of these? Like the zebra rolls are the most popular. Or
We
like,
have Swiss rolls.
okay,
Yeah.
Swiss rolls are right down here.
Yep.
Do you have
We
honey
have-
buns? That's very popular.
But they're not made by Little Debbie. It's
Nope.
Vachon's up here. They're Vachon's making them.
Because
Are you sure they're not owned by
apparently-
the same company and just?
No,
It-
because
it would be
McKee
the other way around.
Foods lost their
Oh, yeah,
Canadian
well, yeah, either way.
distribution for Little Debbie last year. There's an
Oh,
article
really?
I'm looking at right now. Yes.
Oh.
What did you say? What Little Debbie happened last year?
The company that makes Little Debbie lost all distribution rights to Canada last year. There's
Shocker.
an article from last year.
What did it?
I
What are
don't
we
wanna read
eating?
the whole article, but
What are we eating that we're not supposed to be eating?
It
There's
says
gotta be a reason.
September
No, it's probably Vachon. Vachon's the largest snack cake maker in
in
Canada.
September
They-
of 2022 they were discontinued.
Ho hos. Yeah. Yep.
we have
fucked
hose
up.
up here, but I don't think that's the same thing.
You go to Kingston
Social-
to get them.
The distributor in Canada chose to terminate their business relationship with our brands for reasons that are entirely their own. At present, we are not actively searching for a new distributor relationship in the Canada market. Wow.
Yeah, it's because I'm telling you, 100% because Vachon is so big and so powerful. You'd
So
be
there's
surprised
only-
at how big some of these Canadian companies are. They go
Well-
down to the States and they buy up huge American chains. Like our pharmacy up here, one of the big pharmacies bought one of your big pharmacies. I can't remember which one.
Is a thing apparently.
And
CVS,
the-
Rite
the-
Aid,
the French-
Walgreens.
What was
the
the,
French
one that
corner
disappeared?
store, they bought up, was it 7-Eleven or something
Right,
like
Rite
that?
Aid. Rite Aid took over one of the ones we used to go to all the time. I don't even think they exist anymore. That chain. It was a huge chain. I can't remember.
Well,
the name
isn't
of it.
there only like 6 corporations in the world, anyways? That
I mean,
own
kinda.
everything.
They're probably owned by 6 people.
If you were talking about alcohol, you'd be right. Because I forget the name of that company, but they own everything.
The big
Anheuser Busch.
that own.
They own everything. They own like 80% of the alcohol producers on the planet that are
It's
in the
like
Western world.
Procter Gamble,
Yep, I
There
used
we
to
go.
work for Procter Gamble. Yeah.
Mars, Pepsi, Coke, GM. Like there's a
Here
bunch
it
of like
is.
I worked for Procter
Yeah, see.
Gamble.
Mars is up
So,
there.
Miss PepsiCo, Wong, Kellogg.
Yeah, they have like all
Associated
their little
British,
brands under each
Mondelez,
of those brands.
Mars, and then all these little ones. Everything that you eat or you intake, you got like all of these kind of stuff. I can't recognize, but Tropicana.
Quite a few
Lay's,
of those candy
Quaker.
companies, quite a few of the ones you got there, they're not even going far enough. Procter & Gamble owns a few of them.
Yeah, it's hard to decipher.
I think Nestle, for one, is Procter & Gamble. No.
Yeah, Nestle is right here. They own. I mean, they made Bueno, so they get a pass. Like in everything, they made Sublime and Bueno. Like they make the best Latino.
Yeah, but they also made the Kinder eggs, so
Yeah, but that's it. That's pretty much it. So I'm assuming somewhere along the lines, Canada owns one of these companies. Like the whole country owns it. You know what I mean? It has to be. Or now they do. It's crazy though, man. We have no
And
choices.
yeah, we sit
when
there
you
and we
think
try
about
to mimic it and vape. Which,
Yeah.
when you get it right, oh, doesn't that just like satisfy though? Especially when you get if you can mimic that and vape, Daniel, so you can actually have that flavor anytime you want it all year long. That's a win when you get that.
I make a
Yeah.
good strawberry, what's it called? Strawberry shortcake. Oh, is it ever good?
It's hard to get those strawberry.
Yeah,
anything
I've seen your episode or your recipe for that before, Dave. It did look really good.
It's good.
I was missing something.
I think I'm on, where is it? Yeah, right here. I'm on, I guess, the third or fourth 120 bottle I've made.
Damn.
That's when you're like, I think I should post it.
Samoa's
Where's-
yum.
There it is.
It says samosas.
Yeah, it does actually. I think she meant Samoa's though, because she doesn't like samosas. So,
What? Yo, this is a weird
Fucking
recipe.
autocorrect.
yep, autocorrected samosas.
Yes.
I figured you meant Samoa's because I know you love those.
What's a Samoa?
Samoa's like those Girl
Girl
Scout,
Scout
cookies,
cookie.
the ones with
Oh.
the coconut and chocolate.
Oh,
Fuck yeah,
Like
the best
toasted
Girl,
coconut and
the best Girl Scout cookies. Fuck you,
Chocolate.
raspberry bullshit.
I think it's Samoa.
Do we still have some? Hun?
Yeah.
Hey, go get a box and we'll show 'em.
What?
Go get a box and we'll show 'em.
Yo, look at this recipe.
The
I
ones
got.
that are better than those are the Clover Valley.
The Clover Valleys are really good.
Clover
Yes.
Valley ones, and they're fucking cheap as shit.
Clover
and they
Valley
are
actually
better
does.
than the
Clo-
Samoas.
Clover Valley has quite a few that will compete. Even their Thin Mint.
Yep.
Their Thin Mint
Yep.
version's pretty damn good.
Yep, they are.
Very good competitors to,
Hmm.
be able to get it year round versus,
And they're like a dollar store brand too.
well, dollar store. Yeah, it used to be $1.
yeah, nothing in there is $1 anymore.
Nope. Adam was
Yeah,
the
you
first
get a
person to
pack
let
of
me
gum
know
for
that
a
that bad
fucking
news was
dollar.
coming. Before it even hit
Oh, it's
here.
been that way for years here, probably 10 years.
Yeah, but Dollar Tree was
Pretty
the
much
one that.
all of them here switched over to like being more than $1. Dollar Tree was the last holdover.
Yep, same here.
Yep, smack dab in the middle when I was working there. They were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, everything's $1.25 now."
Problem is, I pulled these out of the microwave.
What?
and eat 'em.
That's weird.
There you go. That's what a Samoa is.
Samoas are so good.
Tasty
It's
little
coconut
motherfuckers.
caramel chocolate.
Yep.
How do you guys not know that?
Crisp cookie, caramel, coconut, and dark chocolate stripes.
They're so good.
Yes, we're keeping
They're
those
good
out.
with
We're gonna get
coffee. I like
Tomorrow.
to dip them in coffee.
I can't have those tonight. But I am getting hungry, so we're gonna start calling this because you guys have made me very,
I've been on for
very,
almost 3 hours.
very, very, very hungry, guys.
Chili cheese fries.
Yeah.
Oh, we're having chili cheese fries tonight, so yeah.
Ooh,
There's my carb
I
overload
need
for the
to-
week.
Shit. Thank
made-
you.
she
Did
made-
fries last night.
She made homemade
Thank you very
homemade
much,
chili today.
Kat.
Naughty,
Cassie.
naughty.
I think Cassie's trying to kill you, Tim.
No, no, no. Right,
Alexa,
right, Bob.
Yeah,
add chili to my
fucking
shopping
Do it.
list.
honey.
Do it. Do it.
Milk
No,
and
no,
honey.
no.
No, not today.
No?
Uh,
Alexa, add chili to my shopping list.
Chili added to your shopping list.
how many people just got chili added to their shopping list? Raise your hand.
Deal with it.
No, I made my chili.
Not me. Too much shit listens to me. Fucking end up on more lists than
I'm gonna buy
Paul
a
if
frozen
I have
bag
one
of French
them.
fries, a fucking brick of cheese, and grind it
Bob,
up.
I
and
think
then
you
fucking
were-
pour
I'm
hot
gonna be
chili
right
over
on the
it.
list, right next to Paul if I get one of those fucking things.
Bob,
Lazy.
Bob, you're on so many lists already, I'm sure. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said you wanted to be on the top of the list, so I took it to heart.
We still have 18 people watching. Did everyone hit the like button? No.
Nope.
Hit the like button,
And
people.
I definitely didn't.
fries.
But yeah, thank you guys for
Fresh
tonight.
homemade
It's been a
chili.
fun night. Got some
Mozzarella.
delicious flavors, mixes. Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm super happy with this key lime pie.
I wound up
Okay.
adding 2 flavors tonight to my cart that I didn't have already. Whenever that happens, I know it's a good night. when I access my cart and throw flavors on.
That's
That's a
gonna
good
be
night.
a good
Usually it's Daniel lately that's been making me do it.
Wait, what? What did I do?
Make me add flavors to a list.
Oh yeah, I do that all.
You do that a lot to
and
me.
it will happen. I did today. You just haven't even realized.
And Graham does it a lot to me.
My credit
Not
card
reality.
is molten today after my flavor orders.
It's screaming at you.
You know I have a limit, right?
You know you're at
Fuck
your limit.
Yeah, your limit. I finally paid it off again. Don't worry. I'm making a flavor order next week. Oh shit.
Costco killed me this week. Ugh, look.
You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Love this family. I really do.
Fart knocker.
Adam's talking fart knockers now.
They
So,
got rid of. Like,
Paul, did you have a good night tonight? Did you see anything you really want to mix?
Always have a good night, buddy.
Did you see something you really want to mix?
Yeah, there's like 8,000 recipes I want to mix.
Yeah, there's.
It's like every day.
But
right?
will
many
you
recipes.
leave? Will you leave it original? You always adapt.
That's how to be. How to be.
No, some of them I leave.
Yep. Some of them he leaves. As long as there's not Bob's name in it, he'll leave it alone.
It's over there.
Great.
My 2 pound
Excuse me.
bag. My 2 pound
Hey,
bag of
Paul
chips.
liked
vehicles.
a recipe that I made. I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay.
He did. He
I
did.
went
Like
completely out of my comfort zone for him. Fucking
Yep.
better enjoy that shit.
it. While we're talking about that, you went out of your comfort zone for Paul. You did. Meter went out of his comfort zone for her. Made a custard. A refined proper custard vape for Cassie. Now, if anybody knows Meter and how much he hates custard, that's like a freaking miracle. So I gotta give a shout out for that. Thank you, Meter. So, Dave,
You
Everything-
could have just went
anything new-
outside and
anything
picked
new in
up
Canada?
some dog shit and put it in a bottle, swish some
No,
DG around.
government's
and
still
there's your
screwing
custard.
us. That's about
government
it.
still sucks. Okay.
Will it?
And Daniel,
Yep.
I'll let Daniel tell before Bob gets a chance to speak about it. What do we got coming up this week? And do we have a guest?
we got Bob, and we're doing all the rest of the watermelons, which is going to be candied and yellow and
Taffy
melons
and
all
cotton candy,
Yeah.
all kinds of
No
crap.
guest. No guest.
The yellows and the golden. Yep.
quitters.
I volunteer Paul for an episode of Noted.
Dude, here, I'll do.
He
Maybe
should have-
one day.
I still think that Paul should have been on for the FA one because he had them all.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But then again, he'll knuckle it.
Tastes
That
like
tobacco
blueberries.
tastes like shit. That's a,
Yeah, that tastes like an ashtray.
I'll never forget that
That's
day, Paul. That
Paul's
was so
single
funny.
flavor testing.
Yeah, some of the flavors too.
Bye.
Some of them translate okay, some do not. You never really
Most
know.
do not. Most do not.
I find most do not. I find
Nope.
most that you knuckle them.
Oh,
It's like,
yummy.
oh.
Or the other way around. It tastes really good on knuckle, and you put it in a vape. It's like,
Yep.
this ain't the same shit I was knuckling.
Yep. What the fuck? What happened from here to here?
And then, like I noted, we try to. If that happens, we try to change the percentages constantly. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does not.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes these are meant to be eaten and not vaped. So, it is what it is. But yeah, we got that coming up
SOCKs.
this week, Daniel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monday at 10
Jesus.
p.m. on
Ah.
DIY. I mean, you already know. If you don't know, you're new, and you can ask.
And
I think we already let the guy that Johnny, he needed to know the time and all that, and he knows it now.
Yep. And
But yeah, 10
noted.
p.m.
Yep. Noted 12 anytime you can use for nom noms for your order or during the show and a few hours before and after the show. Noted 20 for 20% off at nom noms. So that's actually one of the best deals out there. So yeah, take advantage of it. Throw a few extra flavorings in your cart. That's what I do. I never wind up spending less. I just do like Dave, max out everything, and just buy more flavors. In Dave's case, I'll buy one extra 500 milliliter of that flavor. Yep.
I had to pull back today on the VSO order. I was about to do that. I said, no, I can't do that. That like I got 120 of butter raw. I've got
Oh, that's so nice.
I think it's a 60 of extreme.
Wait a minute, you got extreme raw, extreme butter.
Yep. Yep.
You're number one.
I am. Hold on for a minute. I'll go grab it.
I don't want to see that shit. It's gonna make me jealous now. Adam, you got a show coming up fairly soonish, don't you? Just 2
June
weeks?
4th.
Yeah.
The Bottom Lounge. It's on a Sunday. It's in like I think it's an all ages or a 17 and over show. It ends early. Ends at like 10, so one of my favorite venues in the city, so I'm fucking stoked. They also have really good food too.
I had to put the big bottles on a separate shelf because they wouldn't fit on the regular shelves.
How many shelves have you broken so far? Stacking too much on them.
Oh, I'm coming close.
I need that bitch.
So this is 120 of butter raw. On my absolute favorite, a 120 of chocolate donut one shot. Ooh, it's so good. The ice cream, 120 of ice cream. Regular butter. What's that? Milk and toonie. Honey. Somewhere in here.
Of course, he's got a big bottle of honey. Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Milk. Cream cheese, sweet.
I'm disappointed though. He doesn't have the big bottle of the maple.
Where did I put that?
He's not a true Canadian.
I know, right? He says he's
Fucking
Canadian.
poser.
Says he's
Fucking
Canadian.
poser.
Says he's
Poser.
Canadian. I mean, I'm almost Canadian. I would have a big bottle of that laying around. Yep.
Insert the gif. Insert the gif of boo this man. Boo.
Yeah. What did I do with that? I don't know what I
Do
did
you
with it.
like FA maple syrup,
Yep.
Dave?
Yep.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure it was okay for me to like it. Because if a Canadian didn't like it, then I shouldn't like it. You know?
Oh,
I
throw
don't know
it
where
the
I
fuck
put
away.
that butter extreme. What did I do with that?
Embrace
And
it
it,
from the
and
market.
about while you're
Boycott
at
that shit.
while you're at it, and he's looking through the butter for the butter extreme. Sub to Adam's channel. I mean, he
Wait, I
did a
did
couple
that.
shows while I was on vacation.
Out of
and,
here.
Did I? I
And
think I've done
you
that.
know, that kind of thing. You know, he's liable to do it again. So if you have a time when no one's on, there's a possibility Adam might pop up and actually have a show going on.
Yeah, that'd be excellent. I'm in.
Did a custard.
What did I do with that?
Bob, what are you playing this week? What do you got playing?
Oh no, it's up there.
COD and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah. And oh, you guys should go check out Bob's Red Dead. He's got a horse now. I helped him. Told him to pick the dumb horse because dumb horse let him ride it, and it worked. It worked.
That is my horse.
Yeah.
That is my horse. That is my horse. Gnarly Marley.
Literally, as soon as he tried, I
puppy.
talked him into trying to get on the black horse. The black horse is too wild. Knew it. Knew that was going to happen. So go get on the dumb one over there. Oh, sure enough, you're like, get on my.
That's my horse. Yep. It's
An old
pretty
dumb
dumb.
horse over.
It's pretty dumb.
But he has
Ran
a
into a
horse.
pole the other day and fucking died instantly. It was
Oh my
great.
God.
Are you able to revive the horse?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
okay.
I just reloaded. the
Did you
checkpoint,
really?
so it was
Did you
great.
really
Yep.
run into a pole and he died?
Yep.
For
Yep.
real?
Smashed right into. I was looking behind me trying to shoot a guy, and fucking just smashed right into the pole, and it threw me like fucking 40 feet. Surprised Arthur came
got me.
out alive out of that one.
Oh, boy.
And then I was driving this wagon that had two horses, and I took a turn a little hard and hit a tree. And there was a horse on the left side and a horse on the right side of the tree.
Oh shit.
And I had such a hard time maneuvering out of that one.
Oh,
And
God.
I lost one of the horsies, but thank God I was able to take the guy's wagon back to him with just one horse. I was a nice guy and went.
And
got
it
his-
sounds to me like it's an
buy a
interesting
new
watch.
horse.
It'll be an interesting watch to watch him play Red
Oh,
Dead.
yeah.
I had fun
Yeah,
watching you the other day. Bob.
Hippie was loving it. He watched me for like 2 hours.
Yeah, Cassie and I watched you for a while the other night. We had fun. We caught the horse and
Yeah.
all that.
Yep. Yeah, it's good shit. It's
Try
fun
that,
game.
Dave. I posted in chat. I think you will like
You do-
that recipe.
Although you do have
check it
to,
out.
you do have to go through the hassle of signing up for Kick, which I did
Well,
just for Bob.
You don't have to do that. You can watch it when I put the new episodes out on YouTube.
Oh, thanks so much for
Part four-
telling me. Thanks for telling
Part
me.
4 will be going up tomorrow night. So well, I'll put it up tomorrow night, but it won't go live until Thursday morning.
Yeah,
at
they
like
do.
9
You
a.m.
do, right? Tabitha said you guys wild Mustangs like over near Zippy, right? Is that where they're
Like,
at?
yeah,
Like
I've
over
never
near
even
Zippy?
heard it.
Further west.
Further
They're
west.
in Alberta. In Alberta, yeah.
I knew there was some. Yeah.
But they were originally I don't know, someone's horses that they let go and they became wild.
Well, that's how all the horses are over here.
Yeah, in
all
North
of 'em-
America, yeah.
All of North America were horses that the Spaniards
Yeah.
brought over most of them.
We have an island
shit,
off
hang
Nova
on.
Scotia that's full of wild horses too.
But over out west, I think it's where yeah, it would be past Zippy because it's a more mild climate over there. I think on the other side.
Just north of Montana, on the Canadian side from Montana.
You just looked it up.
No. I'm just getting Daniel's recipe.
So I hope everybody had a good night. We're gonna have some fun and see you guys hopefully back here on Saturday. Tomorrow I will be on Benny Vapes for the UK Liquid Mixing
Benny!
show. And
I
then
haven't watched
tomorrow
Benny in a
night,
while. I might have to watch tomorrow.
then tomorrow night I don't want to throw.
Benny and the
I want
vapes.
Good luck.
I want Adam to be
Godspeed.
able to focus on this. So I'm trying to be nice and not make him say anything. But
I can
Adam-
talk and fucking play this game now. I've
All
gotten
right.
used to this game.
all right. Well, tomorrow night you and I will be hanging out with TJ. So
Yup, Golf T Vapes, Foggy Fairway.
Is he on tomorrow night?
I'm
right.
assuming.
I'm
Right,
assuming he
today's
is.
Tuesday.
Yeah. I
Today's
believe so.
Wednesday, no? Tomorrow's
Oh, well, now it's Wednesday, but
Fuck that. It's not Wednesday until I wake up the next day.
it's Wednesday
I don't
for
give a
us
fuck if
East
it's 8
Coasters.
a.m.
For us East Coasters, it's Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah, the only time zone that matters.
It's still Tuesday for Adam. So
That's
Like
not
I
our
said,
For
fault.
another 52 minutes.
I have to get up in 5 hours. Oh, lovely.
love you, Addie. Thank you
Fine.
so much for a great time. I wish I'd had more time with you, but I get it. We were all
Tony.
kind of busy, and I had to run home earlier because of the car. But yeah, I have to do that again sometime soon. That was a lot of fun.
Holy hell.
Watch Adam bomb stuff, so or get bombed. All right. So thank you guys for hanging out. It's a great night. I'm gonna listen to some
Hell yeah.
one of Adam's covers on the way out. I forget which one I put it on. I think it might have been Hungry Eyes because I was hungry.
God. That's the very first cover.
Was it the first
For the
cover
show.
for real? I didn't know that.
It started as a goof. We were just talking about it. Like, it would be funny if I did like a cover song. And then I think I was like, had people voting in chat. And that was Pippa's pick. Pippa picked that song. She
Oh,
was technically the first winner.
that's a good question too. How's the computer situation?
It's being worked on currently, so
Well, hopefully soon we have another song.
yeah, probably next week. Most likely.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
actually
I mean,
saying
I'm-
most likely now.
If you don't have it back yet, then it's probably not going to
Oh,
happen this
yeah.
week. Yeah,
No, but most likely next week.
it's
This
a great cover.
motherfucker. Get this
Yeah,
ninja right
Eddie,
here.
Eddie and the
Woo!
Arsons. The links. I believe Bob dropped the links. He usually does.
Yep.
Eddie and
There's
Arsons.
a link
Go
to
check
my
'em out.
kick, to my YouTube, to Eddie and the Arsons YouTube, to Hippie Vapes YouTube, Eddie and the Arsons Spotify playlist, and Swaggies.
Thank you, Bob, for dropping the links. Thank you, Eddie, for dropping all those advocacy links and links for good information in there, as well as suicide awareness links and stuff like that, in case you need some help. If something's going
988.
on. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Love you guys. You
Drop
have
the
a
tank
great
right in front of me.
weekend. Have a great
Much
weekend
love, everyone.
or week, and we'll have a great weekend this weekend again. Love you guys.
Hasta la night night. Sayonara. Cha cha
It's the
cha.
bad guy on my tank.
National evening.
Bye bye.